bread and pasta.
It's delicious.
I love garlic bread.
Is that pizza behind you?
Mm-mm.
No, that's garlic bread and pasta.
No pizza? Okay.
That's lasagna.
No pepper, no pineapple on any pizza?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong with you?
That's un-American.
Pizza's
Hey.
not American.
Technically, Hawaii is part of America.
Yep.
They're allowed to be wrong.
Pizza's not even American.
Okay, I don't mind the pineapple. I don't like ham on my pizza.
All
I
right,
like bacon.
You're not
now,
Canadian?
now I
I
have
don't
to
like
disagree
ham.
with you.
So
Honestly,
I mean, I like
Great
everything.
debate.
If you get a Hawaiian pizza and you put pepperoni instead of ham, it's delicious.
I don't
That
I
mind
might
I
actually
can
pepperoni,
try that.
ham
Or
or
bacon.
pineapple. I just don't get it on mine.
We've actually
Bacon's
got
good
one
too.
here
Do the
in the
pepperoni
area
with
that
bacon
does
and pineapple.
the chicken with the pineapple.
That's really
And
good
that's how
too.
they
What
do
I
it in
get.
Hawaiian.
And if
My
you ask
dad
them to do
has
the
made me-
Alfredo sauce, like a spicy Alfredo sauce with that, it's
Mm.
delicious.
my dad's made me a grilled pineapple and sharp cheddar cheese sandwich. That was amazing.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Absolutely
welcome
amazing.
to our cooking channel, where we discuss the different kinds of pizza toppings we all enjoy.
Yep. I don't like onions or peppers. Everything else is fair game.
Red onion,
See,
yeah.
that's on pizza right there.
I love food.
Onions and peppers on your pizza.
So,
Just food.
Hey, Dan.
See, I
to try to reel
onions
all
have to be
this
fried.
back in,
the
let's
onions
go
have to
ahead
be
and,
fried, like a
and
bloomin'
get
onion.
just an introduction.
But what
for
are
our
you
players.
feeling on
By now, you should know.
anchovies?
You know what? Hold on
Haven't had
just a second. Let's go to
Can't say.
this.
Oh no!
And then we'll go to... Where's my mute all button?
Something's
Yeah.
worth it.
Can't find it.
I can
I
find it.
can't
I just
say
don't feel like
'cause
messing
I've
with
never
it right
had
now.
anchovies.
So,
Yeah.
let's start with our little gem guy. Our little jeweler.
Oh, me?
Yes,
He's a
you.
gem.
Me? Okay. Yeah, I am playing Gems, the tiny little kobold. He is not a monk like I almost just said. He is a rogue, in fact. He is a little winged kobold, also known as an Erd or whatever in some editions. He's just a happy little guy around his friends, but not so much when he's not.
All right,
He's
so
a
let's
little
go to the
sweetie.
next character on our list, our traumatized cleric.
It's just an adventure.
My name is Tara. Tonight I am playing Felicity Brokeblade, who has always longed, while her nose has been in a book, to have an adventure of her own and help make the world a better place. But that's just not happening, and somehow just all these horrible things are happening. We don't know who in our town is safe or not. We were going to be food, but now we're not going to be food, and I don't understand what's going to happen, and I don't seem to be helping a lot of people, and then we are killing things, and I couldn't save them.
Oh, well, then her best friend in the entire world is next.
Is that me? We're best friends.
So I'm playing. Oh,
Apparently.
My name is Ronnie. I am playing Heathrow Diggory. I am I'm a wizard. I ain't doing too hot with casting spells, apparently.
He's a wizard, Harry.
We
He's a
gonna
hairy
get
You were
it
wizard.
very
figured out, though.
comforting last game. You just don't remember it.
We
We
gonna
never
get it
used your arcane recovery, so if that's a thing you have,
Okay.
Well, following, who's, you guys are introducing who's playing these characters, right?
I said, yeah.
I know, but I'm checking to make sure Heath did.
What?
You said my name's Ronnie.
My name's Ronnie.
my name is Jeff.
I'm playing Heathrow. Calm down.
Alright, so then we'll move on from Ronnie, our Heathrow Diggory, to our smartest character our strongest character in the team.
Brains of the operation.
howdy, y'all. I am Marcus Gap. I will be playing Bryn Krondor, or better known in the ring as Stonefist. I am playing a half-orc barbarian fighter who's a retired boxer who is just trying to tell stories in his little tavern to adventurers that come through. Somehow got dragged onto this little quest by Felicity for some odd reason. And we got this owl thing that keeps popping in and out of the statue. I don't know what the hell this owl person's about.
I get it one day.
So how about this elf person tell us what he's about?
He would if he was unmuted.
I was unmuted. I was just mouthing it. I thought it'd be fun.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm Todd Meekum. I am playing Kettergul, the fighter monk. And he's a little out of time, out of place, but that's all good. He's just bringing a little bit of what was forgotten back to remembrance.
All right, so I tend to like to do a GUI reward for my players. You know, once they've gave a rehash or a recap of the last session. So which one of my illustrious little players here would like to do so? Maybe give me a recap of last episode.
I think Ronnie should do it.
Think Ronnie should do it?
Hey, check your Discord, Ronnie.
No, I think I passed. Go ahead.
All right, so the savages were still in the house because we started in combat, and they continued to attack us as they do. We managed to, long story short, kill all but 2 of them, and the 2 ran out 2 separate windows. One learned to fly as he was yanked like 200 feet in the air by Caribou, and the other one was pelted down with some spell that none of us cast, but I don't think any of us really saw. Caribou dropped the one, and he just started falling slowly for some reason. Who
So
knows?
he's like a pinata all the way down.
Yeah, so you decide to catch up to him and just murder him in midair, as one does.
Plus.
We met back inside. Bryn desecrated a body.
I did not see him
Felicity
there.
was very upset because the body was then desecrated. We took a bit of a
Please.
rest.
You saw him
Elaborate on desecration.
Yeah,
stomping
so,
his head after he was dead when I tried to save him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We took a short rest. Bernard opened a chest and gave us all some items from inside. We searched the building, found the place underneath the house where he was living. He just left and said we can keep the house, but we weren't gonna stick around, so we took our rest, looked at some items, and started making our way out back towards the mountain where we think our home is near.
Short rest. Let's be
Yeah,
clear.
just a short rest because we had just woke up. And in the middle of the forest, there were some noises, and a bunch of these like blue mechanical flying monkey creatures that had these flaming balls of who knows what in their hands.
Who?
And that's where we
That'd be shit.
I think so.
For our viewers, this is what they see hiding up in the trees. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Did you left out my new collection?
What's with all the
Your
balls?
collection?
Yeah. I pocketed an eye.
Yes,
secretly?
that's right. You are now the one who is carrying chunks in their bag.
Because, well, here's the thing. Brent stomped on the head and an eye rolled out of it and
That's
near
right.
me. So I picked
Somebody
it up.
has to carry the chunks.
I
It
picked
was
it up
me on
as
last
a-
Sunday and Friday, and now it's you on this Sunday.
as
Yeah,
a
but see, the
carry
difference
chunks.
between the chunks you carried on Sunday and the chunks you carry on Friday is
Yeah,
on
there-
Sunday they're to be
there was
to
a
reborn.
difference.
On Friday they're to be eaten.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's a bit of a difference there.
Yeah.
All right,
Not
so
so much anymore, though.
why don't you tell the viewers out there and the players who didn't notice what exactly you drew for doing the recap for us?
I got advantage on ability check, so
I'll
Excellent.
come and help.
So that means I can give you disadvantage and you can counter it.
I mean, supposedly we are already in an area where the trees are covering the canopy enough that the sunlight's not going to be an issue for me as long as we're underneath.
It does seem to be the issue. That is what I said whenever Kirtigu was trying to fly above it. I told him he couldn't see through the canopy.
Yep. So as long as we're underneath, I should be
So,
fine.
You guys have noticed all these mechanical looking, I mean, they're monkeys, but they look a little shiny. They got little jackets on, and it's definitely weird. You guys have never seen something like this before. The only thing closest to this might be Gems may have seen. Maybe Guinness might match this, but you know, Guinness looks like a regular dog. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I saw under Guinness's fur.
Yeah,
okay.
you.
I know there's
saw
one or
under
two of you guys that actually saw under his fur. So that's pretty much the idea that you see here.
I saw him getting torn open. She saw him being mended up.
Right. So how about
What are you talking about?
That's not important.
We're not talking, so you're good.
let's go ahead
Okay.
and
Hey, these are small creatures, and
copy.
they've got wings and they've got jackets. So if we get through this, I'll have a jacket.
I'll paste him down here, and we'll use him for that nice roll that everybody is so apt to want to do. So
Oh
how about
no!
we go ahead and
Alrighty.
get an initiative roll in?
All right.
All right.
And of course, you know, that was just to make the placeholder. So I will go
Let's
ahead
see
and roll
what I
it this
actually
If
way.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm getting mine thrown in there just to be disappointed with a.
All right. With my disadvantage, it's a 6.
Hey, I did better.
There you go. Oh, come on.
14-19 instead of 9-19.
There.
18. Woohoo! I went up 1 whole point.
All right, so let's go ahead and put you on descending order. We'll go ahead and double check
22.
this. Heathrow, you have a 19.
22.
Huh?
22-18 actually.
Okay, making sure. Bren, have you fixed yours? 17, 18. Okay. Gems, 14 proper?
Yep.
16 for Kerrigu. 6 for Felicity.
Yep. And that was my obligatory disadvantage.
For dropping it off out of the table.
No, because you made the comment that I have disadvantage now for my
Yes,
My
yes, you do
comment
for the
about
entire
our,
session.
yeah. Okay.
That's fine by me. Fuck these guys.
So, Heath.
Fuck that one in particular.
So Heath, you look around and everything you see, because somebody had a high enough perception check to find every one of them that were hiding. You see all these
What the
mechanical
fuck is that
looking
thing?
winged creatures, and pretty much every one of them is like holding something in their palm of their hand it's on fire. What would you like to do?
That's a no.
There's also one pretty much right in front of Kerrigu.
Prestidigitate. Prestidigitate.
Ugh. Whew. Let us cast magic missile at the one in front of Kerrigu.
All right.
Oh, we're not
Do some
going to talk.
damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, magic missile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
So that's 4 for the first one. 4 for the second one. 4, 4, and 4.
Say 4, 4, and 4.
Yes, sir.
This is a grand total of 12. Hold on a second. Where are you at? That's all right. So there you go. And fire the magic missile. Okay. Anyway, 12 points of damage. So, Kerrigu, give me a dexterity saving throw.
$20.
20. Excellent. So, you see these magic missiles fly past your head, land in the flying little creature's body right in front of you, and you will take 1 point of damage as his little body explodes.
Alrighty then.
Bren, you're up.
Okay. If I remember correctly, last time I had no clue what was going on. For once, I guess. Do I see? Are these guys here up in the air?
Mm-hmm.
About how far up in the air?
About 15 feet up a tree. Every one of them about 15 to 20 feet up a tree.
Okay. Uh, uh, okay, I'm going to try something.
Okay.
I am going to see if I can yell / growl loudly to intimidate these things to go fly away.
Okay. So you can't target all of them,
Okay.
and you don't unless you have like a Leonan's roar.
Which is only 10
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
Dragon's Fear, but that's a feat for Dragonborn.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that's a cone.
I mean, I will allow you to embark disadvantage on one of them if you make a intimidation check high enough, maybe.
Okay.
You just point which one it is, and I'll make a roll to see if it counteracts against your intimidation, or you can do something different.
I'll go up to this one, look up at him, like, what the hell are you? And just shout out to it, telling it to get the hell out of here, take his friends, and see if that works.
All right, well, go ahead and give me an intimidation roll.
Ooh, that's only 12. Okay.
I think it worked.
All right, so that's a move. Action. Do you have any bonus?
Yeah. Since I have a feeling he mocked me, I would like to rage.
All right, I will allow you to rage. So, Gems, it looks like you're up. All these things about your height, maybe a little smaller, and they all can fly like you can.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm going to move into these bushes. 5, 10. And I'm
So
going
you
to
get a
bonus action
14.
hide.
Okay.
That is a 23.
23. Let's see. You think you're hidden.
And I'm going to peer out back this way
Uh-huh.
and see if I can get a clear line of shot. I can move a little bit if I need to get a clear line of shot.
Well, I'll let you get a shot in there.
All right. As I take the shot, do I need 2 dice?
Yes, you do.
All right. That is a 21 to hit this
Those
guy.
hits.
And that is going to be a d6 plus my sneak.
Yes.
So, ooh, nice. So that is 6, 12, 16 points of damage.
And let's see. You are definitely out of range.
As I pop that guy.
Yep, you pop that guy, and everything within 5 feet of it just goes up in smoke as it explodes. Parts flying everywhere.
All right, I will. Hey, you don't want to be too close when they die. It's like 5 feet explosion. And then I will just dive into this bush and try and hide myself in this bush.
Even though
I can't hide,
Love
but I can
diving
try and
into
get
bushes.
cover.
All right, so that
So,
was
yeah, I'm
yours.
gonna just try to cover myself in this bush, even though I can't hide again.
Copy that. Cardigan.
All right. Well, I really didn't like that. because that dude just exploded and hurt me. So I'm going to use my bow and shoot
Need to mark off
this
arrow.
one.
Okay.
So, sorry, gotta find my bow. All right. $18 to hit.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10 plus 8.
10 plus 8? Just hits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good number.
And then, wrong die. I don't know why I do 10. So that is 12 points of damage.
12?
Yes.
Yep.
12.
Kaboom.
Woohoo! And then, I think I'll stop there.
All
Not
right.
gonna go and talent attack?
No, I don't think so.
So,
I don't. I'm not a raging barbarian this time.
first things first.
Oh,
1,
no.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So, Felicity. That'll be a. Oh no! I'll take that back. That's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You're good at those, right?
Well,
I need you and Heath to give me one.
a 13 for me.
All right.
13 plus 0.
17 plus 4.
All right.
21.
So you guys will take 7 points of fire damage as this one right here throws something in your general direction, and it just splatters all over you guys.
Oh, shit!
I told you to prestidigitate it.
So they saved or they failed?
They made the save.
Okay. Fuck.
All right,
Ooh.
so this one will fly over to here.
Oh,
and
no.
will be within melee range. He's just kind of like about your head height.
Well, it might take him a little while to produce another projectile.
So this one here
Bonus action.
will do the same thing to the two of you.
Yeah, okay.
So give me another.
That's a
another dex-
10.
It's a 10. All right.
It's a 17.
17. All right. You guys will both take 5 points of fire damage since you just made that dex save.
Yeah.
And
That's nice
it will
to
move
know.
right up here into melee combat with Heathrow. All right. So let's see. This one here will fly. Well, you know what? Before we get there, I need 2 dexterity saving throws from Bryn. As the one
Okay.
above him just looks down at you and goes, it drops it.
All right, that would be a 15.
Okay.
2 15s.
All right. So the first one's going to be 4 points of damage, fire based. I'm not.
Yep.
I only have it because you
Doesn't
made the
matter
save.
yet.
The next one will be another. Total's 9. Half of 9. We'll say 4. So it's both fire damage, and they'll both get right here into face to face with you.
So you
Okay.
took 8 points of damage that turn.
Okay.
So these two will fly right here, and we're gonna go for the kobold who just thinks he's hidden in the bush.
I just tried to take cover in the bush. I knew I couldn't hide in it.
So go ahead and give me your dex save.
Okay, so they're both gonna throw, I'm assuming. So
Yes.
that's gonna be the lowest is gonna be over 10. I rolled a 7 and a 9 plus
Yep.
6.
7 and 9. Lowest is definitely above 10.
Yeah,
So you'll
7
take half
plus
of each
6.
of these. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll say 5 for the first one in fire damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that'll be 3 in the second one for fire damage.
All right, 8 points of damage. I'll take it.
Done, done, done. Okay, we got one left.
My bush is gone, I suppose.
Your bush is on fire. Some of this stuff, I mean, this stuff literally sticks.
Burns has a burning bush.
I was waiting for somebody to say something.
I said, man.
The stuff that's been thrown at you literally sticks to some of your articles of clothing in the area around you and burns. So, in all intents and purposes, it's napalm.
Napalm.
All right.
Caragoo, are you up in the air or are you on the ground?
I haven't started flying yet.
Okay, so this one here will fly closer to you and go ahead and use his at you, so you can give me that deck save.
Roll that beautiful beam footage. $23.
Alright, you definitely make it no problem. You'll take 6 fire damage.
Oh, come on. I made it so good I shouldn't be hit. I should just, like, nature style.
Well, you know, if you weren't like, you know, mixed classes, you might have actually had like something along those lines.
Not yet.
I wouldn't have had it.
And after he throws the poo at you, he'll stay right where he's at, I think, for now. So we have 2 that are in melee with Bran, 2 that are in melee with Heath and Felicity, and then 3 that are outside melee. So, Felicity, I believe you are up, and you have
All right.
you have this metal thing just flapping right in your face.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, if I look at it with my eyeballs, do I see intelligence in these creatures? Like, they're dressed in clothes, right?
Give me a insight.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, they have
well,
clothes on, but I mean, you leave a hat laying around, a little monkey's gonna grab it and put it on.
Fair. That's a 9.
A 9, it's a monkey.
Cool.
And when you look in its eyes, the eyes are red, like
Oh,
glowing
monkey,
red
why are
lights.
you doing this? I'll go ahead and take out the spear. I'm gonna hold it in 2 hands. I'm going to try and hit it
Okay.
because, well. Okay, so that is a 20, a dirty 20 to
A
hit.
dirty 20, give me some damage.
All right. 1d8 plus 4. Ooh, 12 damage.
12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, knew that was coming.
12 seems to be the numbers that's the lowest so far.
That's a 5. Well, congratulations. You can take that for damage as this thing explodes.
Ooh, I'm looking.
Yeah, so this little monkey, he's like laughing
No
at you,
more
pointing at you.
monkey.
You hit him with your spear, and those eyes, you know, they flash red. All of a sudden, bright light explodes, and you've got pieces of monkey just sticking out of you.
Now, is it shrapnel?
Yes.
Or is it like gutsy?
It's shrapnel. It's metal.
Okay.
There's
Fragmentation.
there's no
It was
guts.
designed to blow up.
Just checking.
Yeah, it's
it
like little
affects how
pieces
she
of metal
moves
sticking
forward.
out of you. Heathrow. Actually, hold on a second. I need to verify. Yep, Heathrow, you're just out of range of getting hit with this, so you're good. But you have one flapping in your face now.
Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask.
Okay. I was just curious if you had a spell or something like that.
Well, I could bonus
Nothing
action.
that I, no.
Shield, but
Yeah, I was just
Not-
curious.
I mean, I have, but I need to save these
Yeah.
slots. But no, that's it.
All right, so Heath, what do you got going there, brother? You got one on you.
yeah, I'm gonna I'll cast Magic Missile again. At the one that's right beside me.
The one that's right in your face.
Yeah.
All right, give me some damage.
So 4, 2, ew, and 5.
Grand total.
11?
11.
All right,
425?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take your 11.
I live.
And Bren, you have 2 of them on you.
Well, the one that was laughing at me.
Yep.
I'm gonna go reach out and choke him.
Okay, go for it.
It's not very nice.
16. So that's 21 to grapple.
21 to grapple. Let's see. All right, you got a hold of it.
All right. Then I'm gonna use my other hand. I'm just gonna start trying to rip off its wings.
Okay,
So,
so
my
just give
first
me an attack
attack.
roll with advantage.
Plus what? 17 plus
It's
what?
mean.
They're throwing shit.
6, so 23.
23 to hit. Give me the damage.
Alrighty. Where's my D8?
12, it blows up.
That's only 8 points damage.
Only 8.
Yep, so I'll use my second attack. See if I complete it. 15, 21 to hit,
Yep.
plus 7 more points of damage.
Okay, so since you have a hold of it,
Uh-huh.
there's no dex save. You take 3
Yeah,
points
that's
of
fine.
explosion damage as this thing blows up in your hands.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'll just turn and look at the other one.
See, I was hoping for a full 8, but it rolled a 3.
Yeah, is this like piercing damage then, since it's shrapnel?
Let's see, slashing.
Slashing.
'Cause
Okay,
it's
so
like shards of
he's
metal just
raging.
flying through past you.
so you would
Is-
reduce that.
Is it already half or?
Oh no, that was the full damage. So yeah, you'd be what, 1 point?
Okay. Does
just
the
checking.
other monkey, since it's right next to me in that 5-foot area, take any shrapnel?
Nope, because he's just out of the range.
Okay.
Should have turned with the monkey. Should have grabbed it and pulled it over to the other one.
Okay, so that was your go, Gems.
Is it my
Um,
turn though? I got a 16.
Oh, yeah, no, you'd go first. For some reason, it switched
why
us.
did it switch him up? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was confused last time, but I was
Well,
like,
nobody said anything, so I just went on with it. Because I hit for
Descending.
descending and
He must have, yeah, he
changed it
rolled
after I
a
descended.
10, and
Yeah, I rolled a 10 first, then I changed it.
yeah, I changed mine, and it probably got switched
Yeah.
right before he changed his.
Well, you missed out on the last round. You didn't get to go first. All right, Caragoo, what are you doing?
All right, I want to use my net.
Okay.
Actually, yes. No, I want to use a rope. I want to lasso this guy
Which the one that's on Heath?
on Heathrow, yeah. And
Okay.
so I'm going to lasso this guy.
Let's see. How does that work? See if you can hit him.
Tell me. Just
Are
roll
you
the attack
proficient
first.
with rope use?
I am, ish.
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 I mean, it depends on.
Depends
there's
on
no
who you're talking
lasso
to.
proficiency. There's no rope proficiency.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the problem.
proficient with a net, and I'm trained in certain things that could be rope use. I don't know. Like, what do you
Sure.
want?
Wait, what?
Sure.
What
I
would
think
you,
that was
what
the
skill
other
are you
campaign,
considering
but
that you're
sure.
trained in rope use?
I'm proficient with a net,
BSD.
Yeah, but a net is different than lassoing.
but you throw it the same way. A
No,
net and a lasso throw the same way.
you throw a
do you have
net, it goes out and lands.
No, you don't throw a net up. You actually have to throw a net out, just like a lasso, because then it turns and the
Yes,
weights
but
pull it
it
out. 'Cause if you
spins
just
and
throw
it
it out, it
spins
doesn't
out.
expand. You have to throw it. You have to throw it like a lasso.
Lasso's a little different.
I love it.
Lasso's just a tad bit
Apparently, the
different.
answer is no.
The answer is no, but it's fine. I got you because
It was a
So
good
I'm
try,
not
though.
proficient, but I can still do it.
Go for it. I'm
it.
just waiting for the roll.
So, but so I
Dexterity.
don't add a proficiency to it. It's just a straight roll.
Unless you had a skill that would allow it, and net use is
I'm
not one of them.
dexterous.
Well, you get your dex bonus.
Oh, I do get my dex bonus? Okay.
Yes.
So a 21 with dex bonus.
Yeah,
I rolled a
you
17.
got it.
Ha!
Actually,
And
let's verify that because it is technically a grapple, right?
I guess,
Yep.
I think it's a grapple to escape. but- right.
Yeah, it struggles, but you got him.
yeah. And then I'm going to pull him around and slam him into this one.
That's going to be a little different. Because that one's up in the tree, 15 feet or so up.
Oh, I mean, so this guy's about the same distance away.
I'll let you try with disadvantage.
Okay.
Once again, no proficiency modifier because you're not proficient in slinging monkeys.
So I have to hit his armor class.
Yep.
Six.
At
16.
disadvantage.
16. No, you swing and he just hops back out of the way as you come back around.
So it hits the tree where he was then?
No, the monkey's still on the rope.
Okay, so now he's somewhere over here.
I'm going to say you've now got this monkey like over this way somewhere.
Okay. Get him, Guinness.
And now, granted, he's
shit.
up in the air. And he's trying to get his wings loose, but we'll see what happens.
I mean,
I
they're
guess he'd
metal
be
wings,
falling,
right?
wouldn't
Does
he?
it work like
Because he doesn't have his
scissors?
wings to fly.
Huh?
So they're
Oh,
He
metal
doesn't have
wings,
his wings
right?
to
Yeah.
fly anymore?
We don't know yet. He ain't come down yet.
All right, so he's up in the air. I missed the other monkey.
Yep,
Darn it. It would have been cool if I'd hit him.
it would have been. But you missed it by that much.
That
That much.
Maybe. It
Alright.
might
She
be.
said.
You know what?
Might be that
I'm
much.
gonna as I throw it, since I missed him, I'm gonna let go of the rope.
Your rope.
So he's spinning and he's flying, and now he's gonna be going some distance towards these monkeys, right?
Well, we'll see what happens when their turn comes up.
I'll use my bonus
In
action.
case you weren't sure, this is you grasping.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. It's all right. I'm looking for straws. I might find one. I use my bonus action to fly up and attack this one.
Nah, you can fly up, but you can't use bonus action to attack. Because technically you
Oh,
use
so
your
it's a
action to
monk action.
lasso and your bonus action to swing.
All right. Then I won't fly up. I'll wait. I'll make him come to me.
Alright.
All right. I'll end my turn.
Gems.
So, this guy. Quick question.
He's in
He's
the air.
ensnared. He's grappled.
But he's moving.
Okay.
I mean, he's grappled, but he's also in mid-flight because he just got released
Gotcha.
from a rope. So
Gotcha. All right.
there's no disadvantage.
Yeah. But
but,
I'm looking for advantage.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of hard to give you advantage because he's technically still a moving target.
yep. So I'm
He
going to
can't
move
control
out of
the
that
direction
position.
he's going right now, but he is still technically a moving target.
Yeah. So I'm going to get sights on this one.
All right.
And he's right in front of Bryn's face.
Yep.
All right.
Pretty much like right behind his head, like
Oh,
on his
he'll be
back,
fine.
trying to beat on him.
Yeah, he'll be fine. So that is a 18 plus 6 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And since he's pack tactics because he's right next to Bryn,
Yep.
that's sneak attack.
Yep.
Sorry, Bryn, he might explode.
That's fine.
That's garbage damage. That's 14. Let me double check. 10,
Garbage
14.
damage.
How much damage was it?
1-4.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw.
You're welcome.
Look, Candace.
Garbage damage, 2 points more than I did when I killed one. Okay.
Woohoo!
Nice to know what you think of my contribution.
That
Well,
would be a
when I roll a
6.
1 and a
That would be a
3,
6.
Yeah.
Granny. All right, well, it's slashing damage, so you take 2 points. I've already halved it. As this little monkey blows up behind your head.
I'll whisper, "Good job, Gems."
and then yeah, I'm gonna fly up and into this tree.
Bye.
Yep.
Okay,
And,
bye.
yeah, movement, action, and then hide, bonus action.
Okay. Well,
I think I'm
let's-
hidden with a 24.
You think you're hidden. Let's see. Yeah, you think you're hidden. All right. So first off, let's see if I can get out of this rope that I am tied to. Oh, apparently I'm along for the ride. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 d6s to roll. Hey!
So with a strength of 16, how far would I have flung him?
Well, I'll figure that out in a little bit.
You threw him. You
All
did.
right, so this one and this one both reach behind them and they come back out with a flaming thing in their hand.
Wait, did they just produce flame?
They produce something.
Yeah,
Heat metal.
They had some spicy food for dinner.
So,
and-
let's see. You just tried hitting me with one of my own little monkey friends, so I'm gonna throw this at you. So you can give me a dexterity saving throw.
And
21.
You can take 5 points of fire damage as you get as it smacks the ground in front of you and splashes up on you. Well, the little guy I was throwing stuff at earlier is not there anymore. Let's see, you crushed 2 of them. I'm going to throw it at the green guy. So you can give me a dex saving throw, Bren.
or
He's
Brandon,
got
all
a
the
pretty good
D6s.
arm.
8.
8?
8.
8. Oh,
8.
okay.
Ends the number, I
So you
believe.
will take 15
No,
points
no.
of fire damage.
No.
So you're making something else happen?
I will do a chronal shift and have him re-roll that.
Okay.
Second roll he has to use, though, I believe.
Yeah, you got to use it.
But if he fails
It's
again...
worth a
it doesn't-
shot!
Yeah. If he fails again, it doesn't matter.
That would be a 6.
All right.
So like my time magic is still shit. I'm like, no, fuck.
It's like,
So I
twist
turned to
it.
look at
timeline
this
that was
shit
meant to
hit
happen.
coming at me, and it goes all the way back. I'm like, what the hell am I expecting?
Sorry.
I can just see that. Bam!
Instead of hitting chest, it went right for the
Right,
face.
right. You got
Right
a
in the
little.
face. Right in the face.
You
for
got a little.
15 points of fire damage.
Shit.
What-
Is that? Oh, fire. Yeah,
Fire.
Yeah, it's
I can't-
fire.
I don't have that.
Okay. I don't have. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who am I going to go after? 1, 2. I don't care about the dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't find you, so I'll do a D4 and we'll figure it out.
Eeny, miny, mo, which direction of poo to throw?
Actually, all the poo's been thrown. This one didn't recharge.
Oh.
Nope.
But I will run up, or I'll fly up to, and I'm on you.
Wow.
apparently.
Oh, wow, he got real big real quick.
he enlarged himself.
Got a thing they can do? Oh shit.
Oh, he just ate you. You're gone. You're dead. He
He
got real big and then punched back down.
Pac-Man'd me.
All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and he flies right at you. You know, these little metal teeth just are sticking out, and he's snarling. I think that's the right words. 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right, so he doesn't quite pierce your armor with his bite, but he's
I don't
trying to
have armor.
bite you. He's like grabbed onto you, and he's trying to bite at your neck.
Can't get through the fluff.
Whatever you're wearing.
Very soft.
Yeah, the feathers
I'm
keep
not-
getting in
yeah.
his way, and it tickles his nose, and it makes him turn his head. You know. That was, I think that's all there go. Let's see.
So how far did the lassoed one fly?
I'm working on that. Let's see. You.
Because I kind of
flew
swung
here.
him up into the air, right? Because I was trying to hit the one in the tree, and so I was like, "Ah."
So
Yeah, you took him from here
I'll give you a
around.
10-foot flight that direction.
Okay.
He's still in the air.
He just has to
Actually,
come
give
down
me.
here.
Actually, you know what? Better yet, give me a percentage roll.
Percentage.
We're gonna see if you have a 50% chance of hitting that tree that I'm on, and you got to roll within the same range I'm in.
32.
Okay, he flies right past the trunk. The rope gets hung up in one of the branches, and it just,
Hey, it's tetherball.
and now he's just kind of like hanging from the tree about 5 feet down from whatever branch it was that he flew past.
It's happening.
Felicity,
So how high up is this one?
the one that threw poo.
The one that's next to
Oh,
Carol.
it came down and
well,
tried
you
to
didn't
bite me on
fly.
the ground.
You're still on the ground, right?
Yep.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to oh, I hate to have to do this. I'm going to bonus actions cure wound on myself because oh no. No.
Oh, disadvantage!
No.
Disadvantage!
He already had disadvantage.
I know, double disadvantage.
But isn't that just attack roll? She's healing. So it's just
That's 10. Now, Dan, do you want me to roll another dice and take the lower of the numbers? How do you want to play this one?
She dropped it.
I dropped a die.
I know you did, but disadvantage counts towards D20 rolls.
All right, just checking. So I'm taking 10 of healing.
So there's your 10 of healing. Get
Thank
your little
you.
sparkly
That's great.
going.
I'm going to go here. So I am.
Hold on, put my sparkly back on you.
I saw it. So
See?
now that's going to be
Already
a
sparkle
regular
fingered,
roll
right?
on this one because disadvantage plus advantage means normal roll. So I'm going to still holding my.
Yep, target rich environment.
Yep. That's a 9. I rolled a 3.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't-
So Karagu, you're sitting there dealing with this monkey just trying to chew on you somehow or trying to get to you, as an arrow flies past your face.
Oh no! It was my spear. I was holding it with 2 hands. That's why I moved.
Oh, so it's got
The
reach.
disadvantage was because
Yeah, because I dropped mine.
Dropped or died.
So okay, my bad. It looks like a spear almost hits you in the face.
Whoa. Hi.
Whoa.
All right. So
And that's it.
that's
That's all I
it.
got.
Heath.
I gotta do it! I gotta do it! I cast Mage Hand and I spank the monkey!
Okay, so Mage Hand has really no strength. So
he's spanking the monkey
He knows.
nonetheless.
give me which one? Which monkey?
knows.
Which monkey are you hitting?
I mean, Mage Hand can't attack.
Yeah.
So
But I was
you're
spanking the
moving.
monkey!
You're moving the one that's in the tree.
All right.
Kill
So
them all.
yeah, you guys notice the one in the tree that stopped swinging all of a sudden starts swinging again.
Sorry, I had to. That's
That's
my
fine.
turn!
Was it? It's seriously, that's your turn. Okay.
Help.
Bryn.
all right.
Jeez, you couldn't wait until there was only one more left or anything. No.
Nope.
It's
He
fine.
might not get a chance if there's only one left.
Yeah.
Is
Take
there
a chance.
a stick or a log or something I can pick up?
You know I have a shit ton of spears in my bag.
There
to hold it.
is a log about 15 feet to your left. If you'll look on the map, you'll see it.
Okay. So let's get you here. It's my initial movement, so that would be what? 10, 35. You know what? No. Well,
And he's up in the tree, though. He's not like on the ground.
how far up in the tree is he?
Oh, let's see.
I mean, you're like 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
About 20 feet.
Okay.
Because he was slung in the air and caught a limb.
All right. Is there a rock or a pebble?
I'll be right back.
Well, the only rocks and pebbles you might find are over here past Felicity.
Okay. Well, hell. I will come here. Boom,
I
boom.
mean, there's a rock up here.
Let's see. Let me double check the distance before I go moving. Okay, yeah, that's close. Alright. So I will march on down here. Use my bonus action to second wind. Because, you know, no one wants to heal me or anything.
I'd love to heal you, but it ain't gonna happen.
You don't need it anyway, my barbarous friend.
I took damage and I just fucked off.
I mean, it's only a little bit of fire. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, what?
I put in my healing and actually hit damage. Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
It's like I'm dead.
All I could think of was a kid in the back of the school bus on The Simpsons going, I'm in trouble.
I'm in danger.
There you go.
Tastes like danger.
Yep, little Ralph.
So I'll come up to this guy here that's on his back,
Yep.
grapple him
Okay.
with a 24.
So you're gonna pull him to
All
you.
right.
Yep. Grab him, pull him to me. Like, look here, you little shit. And I'll
Just
just
fall on the grenade. Do it. Fall on it, Brent.
I'll give him a backhand.
You give him a backhand.
You're gonna make him explode and hurt everybody but me.
5 plus 6. So no, that would be 11. So I probably didn't. I assume I didn't, right? 11 didn't hit.
11 didn't hit? Or you? Or,
Yeah.
I thought he's grappled.
or is 11 damage?
Oh. 11.
No, I grappled him. And I went to roll
Hit
my
and miss.
attack. And,
And your attack was an
Yeah.
11 roll?
yeah.
Well, shouldn't it be an advantage because he's grappled?
It is an advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 11 on the first.
So yeah, you're holding this monkey, and you go to slap him, and I don't know why, but you I guess it's wiggling, and you can't hold it still, and you just kind of slap above its head or something, I guess.
Knock its head off.
Yeah, you knock its hat off. Now he's really
All right.
pissed.
Now
Then
I
he
guess-
starts typing something up in his arm, and he starts laughing.
Then I'll pop him right in the nose.
All right, pop him in the nose.
Ah, there we go. 18.
18, yes.
All right. You laughing now, bitch? Ooh, 9. 9 points of damage.
Okay, I'll take your 9. Is that it for you?
See, Felicity, I didn't kill it. You happy now? Yeah, that's all my turn.
That one's a
Kogu.
robot. I don't care about, or not a robot. That one's made of metal. That's not. It's not the
A
same.
step away.
Gonna do the smart thing and leave.
And then I'm gonna
He's
shoot at
grappled,
this
so I
one
don't
up in
think
the
he can get
tree.
attack of opportunity on you.
No, he's grappled, right? So he's
That'd be disadvantage if he did.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do
try to
that.
like hit me with his tail.
It's disadvantage on
He
attacks.
tries to bite you as you run away. With the disadvantage, it's gonna be a 11. So yeah.
Okay. And then I'll shoot at the one up in the tree.
Okay, which one? There's 3 entries.
Not the
That
one
one?
hanging
That
from
one?
a tree.
That
The
one?
one
Okay,
closest
not
to
the one
me.
hanging. All right.
And it is a 26 to hit.
Most definitely hits.
And it does 9 points of damage.
9. I will take your 9.
On a bonus action, shoot another arrow. But I
Okay.
can't.
You
Can
can
I
kick
bonus
it.
action shoot another arrow?
I don't think so.
Nope. That's more of a multi-attack.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
punch it, but you can't shoot another arrow at it.
If I was a rogue, I could improvise object and throw something at it. But I think I'm done.
All right, gems.
You know, oh, I can't use a bonus action to hide either, can I?
No, you're not. Well, keep.
No, that's a rogue thing.
Yeah.
Step of the Wind is dash disengage. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if it's my turn, how well can I see this one over here?
He's pretty open. You see him.
Alrighty, then I will try to take my attack at him. 24 stealth.
Oh yeah,
Does he
yeah.
see me?
You got both dice.
Okay. Not gonna hit. That's 13.
Okay. So yeah,
I rolled a 7 and a 2.
Bolt arrow sticks right in the trunk, right next to the monkey, and he turns and looks at you.
Yeah, he turns and looks at me, and I hide for a 27.
You think you're
19.
hidden?
19 plus 8.
Yeah, you think you're hidden.
And I will move around in that tree. We'll use some movement once I get that typed in.
All right, so that's it for you.
So 5, 10.
All right, so let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3.
Are you up in the tree?
Oh yeah, I'm up.
So
in
you're
the
like
tree here.
squirrel limb hopping?
I will move over to here.
All right, so I need. So this one here, right here. Apparently, whatever these creatures eat had a good bit of whatever it is. Reaches behind him, produces another one of those flaming piles of goo, and
Who rhymes
throws
with
it.
poo?
Let's see.
Wrong kind of gooey cube.
Pooey cube? What? No.
Give me a moment. Where'd it go?
Oh, Brad.
What?
You had
Ooh.
fire over you.
So that's where he will throw it. So all those who are hit by that flame as it pops up, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
But the monkey
Oh,
have to make it too?
It's in this area.
Oh, he fails his
6.
automatically.
6.
Oh, he failed his automatically, so something would happen, huh?
16.
It's disadvantage
All
anyway
right,
because he's
so
grappled.
for those who rolled below a 10,
Oh, okay.
you'll take 10 points of fire damage.
Mhm.
Anybody who rolled above a 10 will take 5 points of fire damage.
Mhm.
And Felicity and Bren can give me another dexterity saving throw.
What's the minimum damage that can happen from that? Okay.
There's
From
chance.
what's coming?
Would be second one would be a 15.
I rolled a 3.
Do it again.
All right, you rolled a 3.
Mhm.
Do it
For
again.
your save?
Chrono back
Okay.
and try again.
15.
Okay, so the two of you will take, and you can't really half this any further, so you're just going to take the 1 point
Okay.
of slashing damage.
Nice. Nice. That's good.
So even if they
Mhm.
would have failed, they still would have only taken 1 point of damage.
Well, no, if they failed, they take
Yeah.
1 point. If they failed, they would have taken 2. But the
Ah.
whole half 1 point thing was for,
Bren.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, halves it. At what point do you have it any less?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're still going to take the lowest you can take is 1. Okay,
Okay.
so that was his turn. This one is gone because he exploded after exploding. I need to try to break free of this rope. Okay, so I am now free of this rope. So
Darn it.
this one here gets up on the limb, and I can't see that I can hit
What?
anybody.
Action to break
The
free.
action was to break free, but there's no
Yeah.
need to get any closer to anybody.
Wouldn't make sense.
Let's see. That's fine. He stay. All right. Well, this one can't throw nothing at you, so he will fly down, and I will fly into somebody's fucking space again.
Eat Bren.
All right. So he'll fly down here, and he will attack. Odds or evens there, Felicity?
Can I shout and have it attack me?
Evens, please.
All right, odd it is. So it's attacking
Yeah.
Bryn. That's a 21, Bryn.
That actually hits.
All right, so you can take 4 total piercing, so you only take 2.
And I'll laugh at him.
And
Said all you got.
That, I believe, will be it for them. That's it for them. Felicity.
I'm going to use my action to disengage. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to go over here, and I know I can't hide with my action, but I'm just trying to get behind a tree. So
You can hide with your action.
Action
I
disengage.
disengaged.
Oh, that's right.
I cannot.
Well, you sure you didn't want to just, move away and take the attack of opportunity?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No guarantee it hit you.
Mm-mm.
All right.
That's my turn.
Uh,
She is sitting on the ground, holding her knees up, going, "This is not the adventure I wanted. This is not the adventure I wanted. Why are they flying monkeys?
Why are throwing shit at me?
Keith, you're up, brother.
So I noticed Felicity running in panic. And you see my face kind of like I get serious. And I cast Magic Missile at the 2nd level.
Which one?
So I'm going to start with one here.
Okay.
And that'd be 5.
Okay, so that one explodes because he only had one.
Then I will start with let's see, I guess I'll hit that one.
This one?
The one beside Bryn.
Oh, one beside Ben. Okay. Oops.
That's another force at 5.
All right.
Still alive.
Still up. That one's not even been touched yet.
I
Okay.
hit the other one because that one's been touched.
Well, that's another 5.
To which one?
The one beside Bryn.
All
So
right.
it's at 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You take that 5. That's it.
And
That's 1, 2, 3 missiles. And
Yep.
the fourth one is 4.
To
to-
the one on Bren or to the one in the tree?
I guess I'll finish this one.
Okay. Bren, give me that dex save.
Okay.
And you said 3 points of damage?
Ding.
4. Okay.
15.
15.
half of
Let's take 1
half.
point. I rolled a 3 on the damage. You take half of that and then half of that. So 1
Okay.
point. All right, Bren.
This one here is what, 15 feet up in the air?
We're at 15 feet up in the air, yeah. This one here has apparently had a good lunch because he's thrown 3 globs of stuff out.
Is there a way I could run up, leap up, and kind of like grapple and bring him down to me?
No.
uh,
But you can use half
what
your
yeah,
magic to climb up the
probably.
tree.
what magic items did we get? Did we get any boots of any sort? I
No.
thought we got
I
boots
mean,
of
if you
some
want,
sort.
you can use your movement to get to the tree and half your movement to go up the tree. It's 15 feet, so if you can get up the tree about, what's your movement, 30?
Yeah.
So if you got 10, you can get about 10 feet up the tree. So you're about 5 feet or so from the branch he's standing on.
Okay. Well then, screw it. I got, you said 10 more feet?
Well, if you're gonna move, yeah, it's gonna take 10 more feet of movement.
Alright, so I'll use my action to move up to it.
Okay, you're on the branch with it.
Use my free action to grapple.
Uh-huh.
Hug and fall.
Natural 20, so that would be a total of 26.
Yeah, which beats my 21.
Then I am going
I rolled
to
a 19, thinking, all right, great, I can get away from this time. Yeah, fuck.
Not this time.
Shit.
What do we
Since
got
I
going?
use my action to move, that means I have another 20 feet left?
Of movement?
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Okay. I'll just dive out of the tree with them holding them to my chest and belly flop on the ground.
Okay, so it's 15 feet up. So first and foremost, you're going to take a voluntary d6 of damage.
What was it when you dived off onto that halfling? 3D something?
So
What's falling orc damage?
you'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage for falling out of the tree.
Is that halved or?
No, I didn't have that. I mean, you only fell 15 feet. It's a d6 per 10 feet. You know what? We'll do that. Yeah, so half of it will be 3.
Okay.
Roll damage for you landing on top of this little.
And how much damage would that be? Would I roll a d8s or d6s?
What did I have you roll last
How
time?
much squish damage?
I don't
How much do
remember,
you
to be
weigh?
honest. According to my description, I weigh 220 pounds.
Yeah, you ain't gonna roll nothing.
Okay.
But you also don't get to roll a dexterity saving throw.
That's fine.
Because this is another one of those voluntary, you had a hold of what exploded. So you will take 4 points of slashing damage, but
Is
half
that
of
half?
that, of course, is 2 points.
Okay.
As you guys see Brandon climb this tree, grab a hold of this little monkey, pull it in close, and just jump off, just kind of lean forward and fall off the branch, and I guess put his hand out or whatever as he's falling, and splat, flat face plant on the ground, and then a few seconds later you hear a thump.
Okay. Now stand up and wipe the shit that was smacked in my face from earlier rounds.
Yeah, and you've got little chunks of monkey sticking out of your chest.
Felicity, you okay back there?
You're out of initiative.
Is it over?
I
Looks
think
like
so.
it.
Yeah, look
I,
around.
I
give
go to get
Felicity
up.
a featherly soft hug.
I go to lean on you to get up, and I am damn near collapsing on you.
I give
Does
her a
anybody-
hug, or nestle into my feathers.
Is anybody else hurt?
All of us.
I am not feeling so hot, but it's
I am okay. I am fine.
I think you might be the only one that is.
I mean, Brand walks over looking like a cartoon character with like burnt singes coming off his beard and such. And he's got chunks of metal sticking out of his chest. He's like,
Which one of
I'm
you
fine.
two? Which one of you two is hurt worse?
damn.
Then I will because this is who I am. I will hobble, literally hobble. I'll detach from your feathers, and I'll hobble over, and I'll lean on you, Brent. And while I lean on you, I am whispering, and you feel some warmth come out of my hand, and you will take 9 points of healing.
Why, thank you.
And then
Oh,
I
10
sit
more.
back down on the ground and lean against your leg.
Okay.
okay, you guys, like
What?
I said, you're out of initiative.
I have
Yeah.
about had it with these woods.
Just do a look over, hearing, listening, looking for any movement of more monkeys possibly, or creatures or halflings of the sort.
I'm literally just closing my eyes.
Heathrow, you're kind of the nerdy type. What are these things?
Monkeys.
Yeah, but I've had monkey before.
I go and
don't
collect
recall
my
them
rope.
rings, or
Right.
I don't remember them being metal or. wings?
I
Or...
mean, they're mechanical of some sort, but
Give me a history check, Heath.
natural 19, so
All right, good enough.
25.
In all your studies, you have never come across a species that was made of metal that like this, but you have read about artificers.
Okay.
So
Will I
that's
have
the
any knowledge
closest
of
thing
them?
you can think of as far as anything like this. Maybe an artificer's homunculi or something along those lines.
Yeah, Brandon, I mean,
I rolled a 20 on my history check.
Yep, same scenario.
fuck your history.
24.
You have no idea. You've never come across anything like this before.
Even in the
ever.
Forgotten Realms, I never heard of them.
Nope.
Like Warforged or anything
Just-
like that.
No, Warforged aren't Forgotten Realms. Warforged is
They're
Eberron.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you-
they could be. Someone could be making these, but I've never seen anything in my books of.
Do I remember Guinness looking this way?
Don't think you were in the house to see
You
Guinness
just saw
and damage.
Sparks when he got
I did see
attacked
Sparks
way
when he
back
got
at the
hit.
food camp.
Yeah. The only ones who saw
Hmm.
the exposed metal, I believe, was Gems and Felicity.
Yes.
But we
Gems?
saw him
Yeah.
like when he took a hit, sparks like gleamed
You saw
off him,
what
right?
looked like sparks fly off of him, yeah, but nobody's actually seen the fur, what's underneath the fur other than those two. And, of course,
still alive? Is he alive right now?
He's
Is
standing right
Guinness
there next to you.
alive?
Yeah.
Who knows? Is he?
Guinness is sitting right there.
Construct.
As far as we know.
So I'm gonna
No, he
take
just
a.
wasn't taking any turns that combat, so I thought maybe he was out.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
they're
I
flying.
totally forgot to roll initiative. So
He just didn't see the point in engaging.
He just watched us fighting the monkeys, like
Yeah. Pretty much.
Too high
Well,
up for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna walk over, I guess, to the one that like Bryn collapsed on, because just to see if I see anything, and then I'm gonna
Yeah, you see a bunch of, like,
bits and pieces.
bits and pieces.
Well, weren't
I'm
there
gonna-
some
I'm
like
gonna take
the
a
one we
couple
shot the
minutes and I'm
arrow
gonna
that didn't
cast-
blow up?
No, every one of them you shot blew up.
I'm gonna cast detect magic
Yeah.
as a ritual.
If they ever got destroyed, they went boom.
Well, you catch with your detect magic a residual of magic as it fades from the pieces as they after
Okay.
a few seconds it just kind of fades away. You can see where they may have been animated somehow with some sort of magic,
Okay,
but now that they've been destroyed, that magic is fading.
I got it.
yeah. So you're saying someone magically made these metal pets?
Maybe
That's just creepy. Who'd want a metal pet? Why don't they get a real one?
Well, the funny thing is, every one of the pieces you do find. Give me an investigation check. Let me do that first.
Who?
Who?
Whoever wants to give me
19.
one.
14.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just sitting there
19.
on the ground.
14, 19.
I'm
All right.
a little
Woohoo!
dumb.
The
-2.
Yeah, I'm not
You're
so
still
sure
picking
about
pieces out of your
Felicity.
chest.
I notice more not checking than he does.
Yeah, my passive's
So-
15.
Kiritugu, you see all the metal chunks and stuff laying around, and there's little jackets, little hats. But closer investigation, Heath is like really interested in what these things are and what they're made of. You find in several of the piles of debris, looks like a picture. And when you look at it, the only thing that comes to mind is a leaf. It looks like a red leaf.
Are these...
Give me a nature check.
These monkeys must
Heath?
be from up north.
God or me? Me.
Yeah, give me a nature check.
That is a 13.
A 13?
Hmm.
Easy enough. Looks like a maple leaf.
Canada?
Looks like a red maple leaf.
Maple leaf. Does
So they
this
were
mean-
throwing syrup.
Ah! Yeah.
Let's just think it's that. It'll make us all feel better.
What are y'all doing?
Is that
I'm not
Out
doing
of
anything.
character, yes,
Yeah.
that is a Canadian maple leaf.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Well, they are up north here, so. Yeah. Nobody.
I'm gonna keep walking.
I look.
I'm gonna check on Felicity.
Felicity is. It hurts for Felicity to move at all. I mean, any
Yeah.
kind of you guys go to if you go to touch her, she goes to shift. You're hearing her, moan, groan.
I do want to try and stand up, and I will walk.
So
But I'm slow.
for the you're keeping track of your character, right? In D&D
Mhm.
Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just making sure. So when I go to look, I know what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not a lot.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so yeah, she's got several scorch marks on her armor. You probably see some bubbling skin here and there. Several gashes, like one right above her eye, that's like half covering her face in blood.
It's a little closed.
Yeah.
I
She's got when she actually can stand. She's favoring her left side, and you can see blood coming out of from underneath. Well, you're wearing a chain shirt, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see blood soaking the outside of the chain shirt and just kind of running down the side of her leg. Any move
you
she
see me
makes
keep-
is like she's doing it in complete pain.
Right.
Even hurts to
And you
breathe.
see me keep like trying to, since I don't know much about magic yet, trying to say words to heal myself, and it's just not working. But I would think that would be getting tiring. So I'm gonna you'll see me do it a few times and then stop and just sigh and hobble along. Just hobbling along.
Well, if you need help moving, I can carry you.
I see that.
Well,
So
No, I'm gonna try and hobble.
I will carry you.
That will hurt.
It does.
Fly. I
As soon as you
can
grab a hold of her,
fly, which would be better than stomp, 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 I would assume.
so
Would
give
it
me a
be better
marching
for
order.
my
Who's doing
ego?
what?
I'm walking beside her, and I'll look over.
It
and
would
be like,
appear that
good.
Gems is doing more carrying her than she's actually walking.
Got it.
Yeah. I'll eventually just lift my legs up, and I can't really curl up against Gems because
I am much smaller than you,
Nope.
but I am a jetpack.
but I'll try and position myself fireman carry style over his back so I'm not hindering.
Well,
vision
doing
or
that hinders his flight.
Yeah, it would be
Correct.
backpack carry.
Never mind.
He's got his legs wrapped around your waist, and he's holding you, and pretty much he's strapped on like your wings, and he's flying that way.
Yep, and I can movement bonus if I need to go 30.
All right, so
But I'm more
Bryn-
than strong enough to carry you.
Bren comes walking out of the brush with what looks like a stretcher. Because, he's been drug off the field a few times from his fights in the day that you kind of got an idea what one looks like.
And I will gladly take any assistance at this point. I've tried, but mm-mm.
All right, so Kirigu's stopped moving. Where'd you move from? Because I don't see it
Yeah.
on my screen.
I moved over to the river.
Yeah, we were moving towards the river, and that's when we were encountered by monkeys because we were going to follow the river north.
So as you
Mhm.
guys are trekking along, Kirigu's already moved off in front of you a ways. Since you're moving with her, you're moving at half speed.
Action or bonus, move bonus, so
Well, yeah, it's still
30.
half of
Yeah.
what anybody else can actually do. So
Yeah.
you're still, because even if Kirigu's moving and then action and move, you're still only going to go so far.
Yeah, I'll go, as fast as the slowest person, and carrying the slowest person, I can
Yeah.
go as fast as
Yeah,
a normal person.
So it takes you a little while to catch up. Give me a survival to see how easy it is for you to do this campfire you're trying to make.
16.
All right, so yeah, you're able to get enough wood and get a little bit of a fire going by the river. So you guys make it through the tree line, and you can see the fire that he has created.
I'm gonna move my character.
So let's see if I can do this for you.
Do we want to build a campfire to draw more savages in our direction?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one I was looking for.
Yeah.
You can burn their syrup poop. I mean, honestly, if those monkeys exploding didn't draw anyone near us, I don't think campfire is going to do it.
That's pretty fair.
That was not a quiet battle.
Oh.
Moops.
Again,
Moops behind the
again,
group.
I'm gonna make a fishing pole. We got all the fish, mopes. I'm gonna make a stretcher. I'm carrying her, mopes.
Whoops.
All right, so
But if you want to carry somebody out,
You lay on the stretcher.
Yeah.
so what are you guys doing? Are you just taking? a
I've
second?
already walked away.
Oh, I could have used the stretcher as a bed.
Yeah.
I've basically
Not-
got
Not
probably
slept on the
only
ground.
first degree burns. That's probably all I'd have.
I want to be right in the fire. I've been in too much fire.
So are we taking a short rest here? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think we have to.
What time is it?
That, or we could move and carry
Probably about
Felicity and she
midday
could
or
get
so.
a short rest.
We already, well,
Have you used your channel divinities and your divine ability to get spell slots back?
I did not. No, yes, I did. I did last. Yeah, I
Okay.
did last time.
All right.
I have to wait for another long rest.
Okay. Because I think you can do
Okay,
that.
you haven't
twice.
clicked it,
Oh, that's because you had added it after.
but
and
your
I didn't
channel
wanna
divinity
click
has
it.
been used up. So yeah, you won't be able to
Yeah.
use channel divinity until after a short rest.
Right.
Yeah. So if you short rest, you can get another one back, but then you won't have a channel divinity.
Okay, so you guys are taking a short rest.
I'm gonna
Um,
have to.
All right. Well, who's doing what during the short rest?
I'm not doing shit.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping.
I'm gonna check something. That's long rest.
I'm searching the river for fish.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say I could
get
help you get food so we could have breakfast.
Okay. Somebody has a fishing pole, and I'm sure they like to do that.
No, I broke it up and used it as fire bait in the fireplace. You know.
Gosh.
Here's what we'll do. We'll just toss Felicity in and she can sword burst and then we'll just drag her out, right? Then she can rest.
It's a cantrip, so.
I mean, if you guys want to do that, you can certainly throw her in the water in her current condition. That's up to you guys.
Perfectly fine. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that.
Do I see any fish
Do
swimming
you
around?
see, do you see any fish? Yeah, I mean, there's some fish in there. Give me an investigation.
Ding.
I'm gonna roll my hit dice,
14.
assuming that we actually get the short rest.
Yeah, you see some fish in there.
All right. I'm going to try to fly over the river and grab them with my talons.
I will offer you before you leave a spear in case they're deeper than your talons can reach.
Oh, I mean, I'm like swooping and diving. Birds do this all the time. Come on now.
Owls. Anyway.
Okay, so why don't you give me a survival check?
17.
All right, you're able to get about 3 fish doing that.
All right.
And
how long?
they're about, let's say, 11, 5, but what, 5 ounce, 11 ounce? No, not right.
So 21 ounces of fish.
Let's say probably inches, about 5 inch and 11 inch long fish.
All right. So I'll
Please
come
don't
over,
worry, guy.
make some wooden spits, and put them over the fire to start roasting.
Okay. And is
After I
what's
got
everybody
done.
else doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my hit dice
As did I.
if I get the short rest. I'm
Yeah,
waiting
I'm
to
gonna take
see.
a hit
All
die
right, so
too.
go ahead and roll your hit dice.
All right,
Yep.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah, I
watch him and then
did. I'm at full health now. If I get the short rest.
Port.
And
Oh,
while you guys are taking your short rest and you've got your sheet brought up, you can go ahead and pop in 400 experience points in your experience point slot.
Okay.
Experience 400.
Awesome.
Apply. I don't think I'm gonna roll any hit die.
Oh, I had to. I had 2 hit points left.
I have 1 hit die left, and I'm at 21 out of 29. So
Yeah, but I'm at full health now.
All right, so Caribou's fishing.
Took all 3 freaking dice to get there.
Felicity's healing.
I'm sitting on the log, petting my dog. I rolled 1 hit die. I'm up to 34 now. Just moping.
Okay.
Nobody
What's Gems
appreciates.
and Heath doing?
I was just gonna go back. If he's gonna fish, then he'll fish. I can basically survive off of anything. So if he doesn't catch enough, I can find something else.
And
Did
I'm just
was
Go
I
ahead.
conscious enough to see Bren making the?
You're conscious enough to see him drag it out
Okay.
and then just drop it on the ground and walk away.
As you flew off with
Yeah. So we have a wand of web. If anybody who is a spellcaster wants to attune to it, that's something we learned. We have a DOS loot that no one can use. We had a wind fan, that's gone
It worked really well.
twice. No, it worked well once and then it disintegrated.
Ooh, yeah.
What else did we have?
I got gauntlets.
Beans.
Yeah, you got
I
your
did
gauntlets
attune
of.
to.
Yeah, you've got gauntlets of ogre strength, I believe, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, because other than that, I have my bag of holding and
We thought the wand rotting would be good for your character.
yeah.
I'll have to bounce between it and the wand of detection.
You can use 2 wands.
I know.
You can do a wield.
Yeah, you can do it with once.
I don't want to.
Then
But yeah,
don't-
it's a spellcaster, so that's something more for you than.
Okay. While I'm sitting here, Dan, I will use one of the charges just to see if there's anything around.
Okay, so detect enemy.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you cast it and you had a blip and then it disappeared.
You
Dodge
know
it.
the direction?
Yeah, I would know the direction. Would it be across the river or?
That's the side of the river. Wasn't too far away. And it just disappeared.
All right, so
So
I want a monster.
something within 60 feet. I will start like prestidigitating the smoke away from the fire.
Nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Okay.
Now, will Bren remember that though? Like later, like when he just forget?
What?
Huh? What? What are we talking about?
Exactly.
I'm wise.
Hey, I healed you.
You must be talking about the chat. Nope. Okay. All right, that's what y'all doing.
I guess I will wake up and thank you for getting me over here. I feel a lot better than I did.
all right, that's good. I've got some spears and short bows if anybody needs them.
Spears,
How many do you want?
how many you want to give me?
How many do you want?
All of them.
I've got 5.
I will take as many as you will give me.
I'll give you as many as you can carry then.
All right, let's see. I can carry a decent amount because I am strong. Okay.
So yeah, these are just in my bag of holding. So I have one,
See
and
if
then I
can
have.
do 5. Let's see. Let's see,
So
shall
They're
we?
not heavy. They're just spears. So
Yeah.
There's 3 pounds
Gems.
each. Yes.
Give me an insight check, please.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 plus like a 3 maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
No, 5 plus 2, 7.
Noted.
And actually, I'll just take one more because it doesn't make sense that I'm carrying all of them.
Yeah, so I will remove 1 spear from my inventory. Yeah, I rolled a whopping 7.
Okay. Like I said, noted. What's everybody doing? You guys have had enough time to get a short rest.
Yeah, and then arrows, I got a bunch of arrows, but every one I shot was destroyed or lost, so.
Oh.
Or so are we heading north or south or east or west or which direction we head?
We're heading towards that mountain.
So it means you'll have to cross the river.
Yeah, and basically I think what we were planning was following this river up that direction, because there was a river that ran through town. Probably
Yeah.
not the same river, but it might get us up the mountain.
So you're
Okay.
gonna go upstream with it?
Yep.
Okay.
How's that sound with everybody until it
I
starts
think that's what we had
deviating?
talked about. Do we
Yeah.
want to cross though to get some more distance between?
Yeah, until
whatever
it
was-
deviates too far, I think it'd be good to follow it. But
All right.
if we want to get to the other side, there's a log right over here.
Hmm.
And I can carry everybody, but so I can just ferry everybody over except for Bryn. So can Caribou if he wants, but Caribou might be able to ferry
Maybe you
Bryn.
two carrying them together.
We could try. He'd
He's
be
got
I'll just walk. It's okay.
I'll walk
yeah.
with you.
Crossing now would be better than crossing later.
10,
Well, isn't there a
15.
log bridge right there?
Yeah, that's what I was pointing at. There's a
Okay.
bridge right over here that we could cross at, but I could just get everybody across because this is a drop into a river.
Well, he shouldn't go alone.
I'm not alone.
And I guess I'll spend a little bit of that time with that wand of web.
Just
Yeah.
attuned to the web.
Does the Wand of Web require attunement?
Yes, by spellcaster. That's
Oh.
why I couldn't use it, was
Okay.
because spellcaster. Yeah, for anybody who wants to just be popped across, I can just pop you
Can you
across.
carry
and-
my dog across just in case I slip
No,
on the rock?
I can't carry Guinness because he weighs probably like 4 times more than you do.
Put him in the bag of holding.
What are you
Bag holding
talking
could
about?
explode.
What's wrong with the bag of holding?
No,
He's not that heavy.
I don't know if that's what
Yeah,
would
how
happen.
much does
but
Guinness weigh?
who knows?
Like,
He's-
if he were to try and pick him up.
Why don't you
Nobody's
just pick
checked.
Guinness up, Bren, and walk across with him?
How
I
much
can.
How much can Brent carry?
He has strength of 18, so
18 times what? 5? Or
Yeah, Brent has no problem picking him up and holding him.
Yeah.
He's pretty heavy. Heavier than you really remember him being, but not too heavy for Brent. I mean, shit.
oh, you didn't lay off the treats,
What's
bud.
that? Did you guys hear that?
yeah, and that's why I was saying I could get you guys across. So
Yeah,
I will
okay.
take you two, one of you first, the other one next, because it's just gonna be pop, 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 pop. You know, and I can do movement action bonus.
Cargo, do you still have that rope? Can you give it to
Heath.
Bren to help him?
Move yourself across.
I don't want to.
Am I still eating my fish? Like,
Pick up Heath
it just
and
finished cooking.
carry
No,
him
no,
across.
the short rest's over with.
Oh, okay.
You guys have already
Well,
eaten whatever fish you got.
And we're hearing
you know.
both.
Yeah, so I'll carry you across over here. So, did you dive in the water? Or...
I'll hook the rope to the tree here and fly over and hook it to a tree here so that Bren can have something to hold on to while he's crossing
Good.
the wall.
Okay. Well,
and
I'll kind of loop my arm around the rope and hold on to Guinness with both hands and
Is it slick? Can we prestidigitate, dry it, or anything? Like, we should make sure it's safe for him.
All right, so why don't you give me acrobatics to get across there?
Okay.
But with the rope, does he
Acrobat.
get advantage?
Go ahead and roll.
Is the noise coming from the way we were? Is it coming from this side of the lake?
Oh, no.
Or the river?
The noise you're hearing now is moving in from the south.
Yeah.
But the howling,
before
you
I-
couldn't determine where the howling is coming from.
The south. Is it northeast,
Let's
southwest,
see.
or?
Gems, you have a 14 passive.
Correct.
So does Heath and
I have a
Carrigan.
16 passive.
There's a unnatural storm moving in. The wind has picked up real bad. It just hasn't started raining yet. What'd you roll?
That 20. Taking picture.
I ain't gonna do that.
This big
Huh?
rock.
I believe you. You
would
ain't gotta
be
do it.
good to shelter by.
Okay.
So yeah, you
So
like
that's
shimmy across
25
there,
total.
holding on to Bren, no problem. Holding
Hold
on
on
to
to Bryn.
Guinness,
Guinness.
no problem.
All right.
And just as
there's-
you get to the other side, the rain starts.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my rope back.
The wind is real high. You can see the trees literally bending over as the wind is blowing.
Kick the log into the water. We don't need
We
that
might
log bridge
need that-
anymore.
oh,
Splashes and just gets whipped away by the strong current and the washout.
That
The
could have
current
been
of the
good to
river is
use to
picked
build
up
a
from the
shelter.
rain that's coming.
Which direction is the river flowing?
River's flowing south.
Okay, so
Okay.
what are the cardinal directions on this map? Is it up is north,
Yes.
east, south? Okay, so
So it's, look,
We-
it's flowing down from the mountain. Makes sense.
yeah, and we need to go this way roughly.
And the wind, the storm's coming from this direction.
It
We need to find
seems that
shelter
it
is
seemed
what
like
we
the
need to
storm
do.
was coming upriver towards you.
Okay.
Okay, so storm's coming upriver and river's flowing faster.
Well, where you're at now, all the water's running off into the river right there and causing it to flow a little faster. It's that heavy of a downpour. You guys have been where
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
storm comes all of a sudden the streets are flooded and that water's rushing into the drains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
that's
with the
what's going
heavy
on here.
forest canopy, is it providing any kind
For
of
somebody who
shelter?
might live in Kansas, they would swear a tornado might be on its way.
Yeah, a tornado maybe. Normally those, yeah, but we don't have trees.
So
Yeah.
with the heavy canopy, would it be keeping us somewhat out of the rain, out of the elements?
No, I mean the trees are
The-
literally bending over.
Yeah,
in the
the
wind.
trees are falling.
So you guys are getting soaked.
Yep.
All right, so we need to find some shelter. If we look around, do we notice?
There's a house about, 20-minute trek back that way.
Well, we just knocked over the thing that Bren needed to get across the river again. So,
It's okay. I'll just hang out at the rock.
Bren, I'm gonna need you to
Was-
snap out of it, buddy.
What?
Let's get moving.
We
Yeah, it's getting worse.
We are leaving.
Yeah, we
Do
start
you-
going.
By
I'll
the way,
start
did
following.
anybody bother to let Heath know the thing he got?
Yes,
Last week?
yes. He got the scroll.
Oh, that's what I'm like. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I can.
Yeah,
Save it.
you got a scroll in it. Yeah, and
Okay.
a feather. I mentioned the feather for a possible component for a possible spell.
Right.
And I'm going to ask you if, since this rain's really coming down, if you want to store perishables in a bag of holding.
Man, are we gonna have to use that scroll now so you can't copy it in your book?
Do we see any possibility of shelter around?
I don't know. Just give me a perception.
I would cast guidance on whomever is going to.
All right.
Okay.
Let me see if I can help you.
You said perception.
Yeah.
I will assist you.
With
Okay.
the D4.
I have
Okay.
I have proficiency, so I will assist you.
All right. So
Do I currently? What the fuck do I have proficiency with?
perception 22, 23, 25.
So with all your book studies and such, and you're a cartographer, so you know the lay of the land. And the way
Okay.
this water is rushing past you, you're quite certain that not too far up, which is definitely going uphill a little, you're certain you'll find maybe an overhang of some sort or something that could keep you out of the rain.
Yeah, if we let's just keep going, try to get out of this rain. I mean, push come to shove, we can make something happen. But I think we may have an overhang or something up this way if we just keep moving.
All right, I
It's
can
going to
move.
take you away from the
50
river to
feet.
get to it, though.
Bryn, I need you. We need to go, buddy.
As you say that, you see Prince already walked away from y'all.
What the hell?
Yeah.
All right, so
I can move 50 feet per round.
yeah,
If
I
you
I-
guys,
cannot
it doesn't
fly
take
you
you
in this
long. I
weather.
mean, granted, you're moving at half movement because every step is, the water's
Fish,
trying to rush you
start.
back down towards the river, and the ground is getting real soft. The wind's blowing against you. Tree limbs and debris flying around. About 15, 20 minutes of trekking straight uphill, straight into the wind. You do see a section of like an overhang where there's a ridge line, and then just underneath it, probably a 5 or 10 foot depression up underneath it that's got cover from the rain.
And we check to make sure it's not occupied.
Well, you can see. I mean, it doesn't go into a cave. It's just
Okay.
like a section where the overhang. It's just like a ridge line that overhangs enough to block out most of the rain. Now, granted, it's like a steady stream of water coming down one side of it, but
That just hides us.
you can still look in there deeper and definitely get in out of the rain.
All right,
All right.
let's get out of this rain for a minute. See if the storm
Does-
passes or.
This ridge or anything look like a creature of some sort or anything?
Like a what?
A creature or something like
Is something living
Turtle
under there?
Mountain,
Oh.
like Turtle Mountain,
Turtle Mountain.
or
No, it just looks like looks
Okay.
like where the rocks have just come up at an angle. Maybe the ground had shifted at one point in time and it shot part of the ground up over.
Like it could be
Okay.
a bear cave, but there's no bear in it.
There's no
so-
bear in it. There's no animals in it you can see at this point in time. You're not
Okay.
seeing anything living in it at this current point.
All right.
But no, it doesn't look like the mouth of a dragon or anything like that.
Okay. All right. I was just trying to think of names since this is the uncharted area. Trying to come up with names.
Dragon Rock.
All right, so
All right, so y'all go ahead and get up into there. Storm seems to be getting
Yeah.
worse. What'd you guys like to do?
Keep watch.
I would like to go to the edge where my back's turned to everybody. Urinate because I gotta go potty, and it's 8 o'clock.
It isn't. Yeah.
Well, you know what? If you want to get to that point, it is definitely 9 o'clock here, so we will take ourselves a quick 10-minute break. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We'll be right back to have our players weather this storm and whether or not there's something else to deal with. in the
Weather
storm.
or not. Ha.
Uh,
We'll be right back. There we go. We are back. We're suffering a storm. And,
Who's suffering? We're enjoying the beautiful weather of the nether region.
Yep,
Wonderful.
the
I'm
beautiful
suffering in
weather of the
silence.
nether region. Let's see.
No, you're peeing off the cliff.
In
Yeah.
silence.
We're in the nether, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the P is silent. And
No, that's
He's not silent.
So,
You just
so it's
can't
just
hear it.
E. So you're E-ing off the cliff.
yes.
issing. If you're going by spell. Well, they get me.
Issing or E-ing.
No.
All right,
Yeah.
so
So
Might
now that
want
we're
to
like,
come back inside, lightning rods and all.
now that we're like
Yeah.
stationary inside this, like looking at the storm, do we see? I mean, you said it looked unnatural, but do we see anything in it, or
It
Give me
came in
perception.
unnaturally fast, and
action you say?
23?
23. Anybody else doing it?
19.
They rolled better than me. I have a 16.
Okay. So with
Oh.
your 20, let's see, we'll go with who had the lowest?
I had a 19.
16.
16. All right, we do 16. Yeah, it looks like it may have been dug out a little bit. That it wasn't completely natural. There's some washout, some dig out.
He was talking about the storm.
I thought you were talking about the overhang.
No, the actual storm.
Oh, okay. Well, for the 16, you see the lightning and the rain, and it seems like a natural storm to you. Kurt, what'd you have?
19. 19.
19. Yeah, it's rougher storm than you're used to seeing. But you can't tell by looking at it anything different. I mean, the lightning's a weird color than you're used to seeing. So, but Ronnie, Heath has that 23, and he's really perceptive.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see exactly how perceptive. Did you hear any of that?
It sounded kind of mechanical.
Yeah, you're thinking you're hearing something in the thunder other than just thunder.
Oh, giants.
There's magic missile into the darkness.
What? Why? What are you doing? I asked.
Something's not right with this storm. Do y'all?
So you're gonna take
hear-
it off?
Do you hear it?
Also, when that flash of lightning hits, you're quite certain that when it flashes. Of course, you get a nice little view of the clouds and stuff around the flashes.
Yeah.
You're not real certain, but the clouds aren't gray or black. You're certain you're seeing some purples in there, maybe some reds. And it brings back to mind the wave that hit
Right.
before you guys before Guinness showed
The
up.
aurora.
Yeah. But it's the clouds that have that color, and there's a little tinge to it in the lightning as well.
I don't know what this is. This is not
It's a
natural.
storm.
It is not.
It's got lightning. It's got rain. It's a storm.
I
You-
actually agree with Brent on this.
But look at the colors. Like it's not natural. Like something is wrong here.
Okay, so as he's pointing out the difference in the clouds when the lightning flashes, if anybody would like to make another, maybe we'll say an investigation check this time,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'll let you have advantage on it since he pointed something out.
All right.
I'll let y'all make it since I did.
7.
It's a storm.
19.
19.
I rolled a 1 and a
20.
5, so mine's a 10.
Okay, it's a storm. You don't see no difference. Carrigu, did you roll?
20.
All right, so the 19 and 20. Heath, did you roll again?
I was gonna let them roll since I've been rolling.
Okay, so with the 19 and 20, yeah, you actually catch that little bit of a tinge in the colors that you're not used to seeing in a storm's clouds and the lightning.
Being proficient in Arcana, would we know anything about, like, even with like our history readings and stuff like that? Would we have any?
I mean,
No.
no,
Okay.
not really. But with your 19 and your 20, you're not certain, but you thought you saw a shadow in the sky on that last bolt of lightning.
We should get. And I'm going to say it really
Do I
quiet.
have
We
any
should-
historical knowledge?
Huh? Historical knowledge? Well, you can roll a history, but all your historical knowledge is like Forgotten Realms and.
Yeah,
So-
but it might be something that like would translate to this area as well.
With Felicity saying like she saw a shadow or thinking we need to move, we'll use another charge on the wand.
and
So
I'll
detection?
whisper
Yes.
that we need to get to
your
the back
detection
of
doesn't
this.
pick up anything. Whatever it is either not within range or not coming towards you.
We need to get.
We're not an
Let's get.
enemy.
But still, let's get to the back of the. As far back as we can, and just stay quiet until this passes.
Did y'all eat the mushrooms that we came across on the way up here?
This month.
No, but you did, don't you remember?
No.
Yeah, that's why you can't see it. Come on, sit back here. I'm gonna roll up persuasion.
Well, 13 insight.
24 persuasion.
Okay. All right. I'll
Guinness is already
go
at
in
the back of
back.
the cave, like curled up, did his whole circle in the area, and made himself a nice little comfortable spot to lay down.
Yeah.
Not sleeping, mind you, but laying down.
And
I'll
I'll
go-
open my book while we're trying to wait this out and start flipping through my mom's journal, my mom and dad's journal,
Mm-hmm.
see if I see anything about this purple or pinks, these hues, these different colors, unnatural storms.
Sounds like you're on an acid.
Let's see. Let's
dude.
get a roll with this. I mean, we'll do a history for this, just to see if you're able to garner some information out of what you're reading.
That would be a natural 20 for a 26.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking over it and you're like, I knew I've read that color combination before. Your mother and father had wrote about adventuring, and they'd come across some weird. The only thing they could call it was a device, and it had blue on one side and red on the other, and it had these weird like vines attached to it, but they couldn't. No matter what they did to it, it wouldn't work. As far as the storms and stuff are concerned, no, let's see. You didn't elaborate how long ago your parents disappeared, did we? So that would not be. Nope, that wouldn't be an issue.
It'd be 20 or so years.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of other storms that
Time
are
frame,
actually in the
right.
game that would coincide, and your parents would have left long before this other storm popped up. So no, I mean, as far as books are concerned, the only thing that matched those two color combinations, at least,
So it's some kind of
was
device.
some device or whatever that was circular and had these like crystal globes on each side of it that were hooked with some sort of weird vines. They couldn't figure out anything more than that, no matter how much magic and research they did to it.
Gotcha.
The crystals did have magic in them, but for some reason it wasn't working.
Okay. I've got to find. What is going on here?
I don't like
How
it.
much information are you trying to glean from what you've read, or is it just the colors?
I mean, just from that, like
Okay.
just the colors and
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you've got names, places, and stuff, but as far as
Right.
the colors are concerned, that's the only time you ever hear a reference.
I'm
to
just
those
I'm
colors.
looking for unnatural storms or something like this where it's just like random that came out of nowhere because this was
Yeah, as far as any kind of history is concerned, this has not been seen or documented, as far as you know.
gotcha.
But then again, you are in the unknown region.
I don't like any of this.
Now the
You think
storm
it's-
rages on for several hours, to the point where you guys are more than welcome. It doesn't seem to be letting up at all. So if you wish to take a long rest,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch and just keep reading.
all right. So why don't you give me a perception? And is anybody taking with you? You guys taking buddy system or just one at a time?
Yeah, I'll sit with him.
Okay, you'll be with him. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll sit with him. I'll give him guidance on his perception check.
Okay.
They go. 3.
Did I hear right? You put your perishables in the bag of holding, or are they still out?
I asked if anybody wanted to put any perishables in the bag holding, like anything that could get destroyed by being in the storm, wet.
Mm-hmm. Like my book.
Yeah, books, papers.
Mm-hmm.
I was just asking because I know it was mentioned, but I never heard whether or not you guys had done so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, before we take the watch, can I get my book back?
Oh yeah, the bag's right there.
And I'll just curl up with Guinness and go to
With her
sleep.
guidance is 21.
So, you did what? You just reached in and said book?
Well, my book. I was thinking about my book, the 12 book. book
You
the
get your
12.
book.
21 total.
For perception? All right, noted.
Yeah.
And you're looking through your book?
Yeah, I'm reading it and trying to find some comfort while I'm in it, seeing if there's a common purpose for maybe people who follow the 12, like why he would have shown up, and was it really him? Did I imagine that type of thing?
Okay. Give me an insight. Just a general insight to see if you notice things.
18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah. You cherish this book. You've read it. You know, the spine has got that little crease in the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you've never drawn pictures in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Are there
little,
pictures?
like, flowery designs and stuff written on the edges of the pages, on a few pages as you're flipping through it.
Oh, sorry about that.
What? Do they look like any significance in their drawings, or just?
Just, you know, little, like, doodle vines here, or little flower there on the vine kind of thing.
I'll trace them with my finger as I'm reading whatever page they're on.
Okay.
I'll just pay closer attention to those pages.
Yeah, some of it smears.
It's still wet.
Some of it smears.
Some of it smears.
Yeah, you said you ran your finger on it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, some of it smears.
but not all of it.
No, not all of it.
When it smears, does it leave any discernible pattern in the ones that didn't smear?
Yeah, just your fingerprint. You know, you run your thumb or your finger over it, and it just kind of smears the ink a little bit.
If I take it and like put it across, does it fill in any gaps or
Nope.
do anything different?
Actually, as you go to move it across, it probably covers up like the first letter on the next sentence you're about to read.
I mean to do that. Okay. I'll blow on it to dry it, I guess.
Okay,
I know I didn't put it there, but
all right.
I don't know what to do with that, sir.
All right, so you guys' watch goes off without a hitch. You don't see anything. The storm's still pretty rough.
Okay. gonna
Well, the
send you a
storm
question,
is pretty
Dan.
loud, so all he's hearing the crack of thunder at the moment. He's not hearing anything else. I mean, you can roll me a perception check for him if you wish. Let me know what you rolled.
Perception's what, wisdom?
Yep.
So a 19 for any odd smells or anything?
Okay. No. You smell some burnt ozone because a flash of lightning just hit nearby, and has got a tree
Okay.
on fire not too far off in the distance.
Okay.
At one point in time, he does perk his ears and put his nose in the air, and then kind of cringes back towards the back of the depression and lays back down.
Okay. Alright.
All right, so who took second watch?
Who got woke up?
I don't know. Who did we talk about it? No.
I did.
I'd wake up.
No,
I
guess
don't
let's
do
wake
well
up
in the
Jim's.
sun. I do best in the dark.
Oh, it's raining
guess-
right now, so.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess let's wake up Jim's.
All right. Is the dog awake?
Yeah. Dog doesn't sleep.
Well, Ren
But
wouldn't
I-
know because Bren's asleep.
Yeah.
So if I look at Guinness, is Guinness awake? I'd like to go over to
Guinness
Guinness.
isn't breathing,
Yeah, but I already know that.
but Guinness is got laying his head on his paws. Once you look his direction, he just kind of does turn his head up, opens his eyes, kind of looks at you.
Guinness. Guinness, help Gems. Help Gems keep watch. Okay. All right. Gems. Gems.
Yeah.
Can you keep watch? Guinness will sit up with you.
So give me a
That's fine.
perception for Guinness.
And I'll
for
before I go to bed, I'll cast guidance.
Gems. On who?
Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Oh no, memento. It's concentration.
It
So
is.
I would only be awake for like 10 minutes.
It's only concentration for a minute. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'll cast it and be like, do a quick look, and I'll help, and then I gotta go to bed. So I'll cast it on Gems first.
Okay.
Okay.
So
19 again for Guinness.
all right, what's
All right.
yours?
All right, that's a. Hold on, they do 4. That's a 17 plus. Yeah, 18. Rolled a 1.
I go to bed.
Do 4. So 13, 17, 18
Okay.
for my watch.
So yeah, I mean, hold on, what am I looking at here?
Here, take your time with that, Dan. No hurry.
So yeah, I'll get out the smaller of the torn up rugs and kind of use it as a
Yes. Yes.
poncho cover.
Okay.
All right. As you're keeping your watch, and you got Guinness sitting right there next to you, kind of wagging his tail, got his ears perked up. With your perception, you notice that apparently the wind has shifted, and this vine or branch or whatever is kind of flapping down over the ridge. And there's berries on this vine, and these berries are glowing.
All right. I prepared nature when I took a short rest earlier. Could I do a nature check on those berries?
You certainly can. You see
All right.
about 6 glowing berries on it right now.
6 glowing berries. Oh boy, that is 18 plus, what is that, 5? 23.
Yeah,
Nighttime.
you've seen berries before, but you've never seen any berries that glow. But these do look like they're edible.
All right. Yeah, I don't have Arcana prepared anymore. I will go ahead and, with a spear, trying to keep range, try and slice the vine to have the berries come down.
Okay, you slice it enough to get the 6 berries that are there? Or?
Yeah, just the berries.
Yeah, you slice it and all 6, you get the chunk with the 6 berries on it falls to the ground.
All right.
The vine is, what little bit's still there is just still kind of flapping against the top. It's like the wind is what's moving it.
Alrighty, yeah. Poor life choices. I'm gonna have berry. See what happens.
All right, you pop a berry. It tastes good. It's a real good berry.
All right.
All right, so the
I
rest of
have
your
a
night
real
goes uneventful.
Good berry.
I think it's a delicious berry. You've never
having
had one
this
that tasted
delicious
this good
berry
before.
doesn't do anything.
So I can hit
Per se?
that long rest button?
You haven't had 8 hours yet.
Oh, no, that's right.
Who's taking the
This-
next watch?
This
I
good
thought
berry
you said rest of
doesn't.
the evening. I was like, okay.
You've not. No, you don't pick up anything from it at the moment.
All right, just making sure if it's like a good berry, a
I-
hit point.
I mean,
pop.
yeah, you don't feel any healing done. You don't feel
Is
like
he
you're
not
taking any
hungry
poison.
anymore after one berry?
I mean, it tasted like a very delicious berry. So,
I'll
who are you waking up next?
hold on to these and go up and wake up Caribou and Bryn.
Okay, so who are you waking up first?
Caribou.
Okay, Caribou, how are you wakening?
I'm gonna go over and grab his shoulder and gently rock
Okay,
it.
so Caribou, your shoulder gets kind of jostled and you're being woke up.
And I'll let him know.
So
It's
as
time for
he
your watch.
touches my shoulder, I spring up and draw my sword.
Yep, and you see no enemy anywhere. You just hear Jem say something about it's your turn for watch.
Oh, okay.
And then I found these, and they don't seem to be any harm. And
And you hear Jem say something about finding something, but you don't see what it is he's talking about.
I'll
Are you okay, little man?
You don't see him.
Wait, where? What? So my sword's
he-
still
Oh,
out, right?
shit.
You jumped up and
My
away from
sword's
me,
still out,
so
right?
That's up to you.
All right, so I start poking into the air.
Don't hit
So
him!
yeah,
I'll try and deflect
Jem's
it as he
Caribou's
goes
got
to
a sword
poke.
and he starts poking it
Yeah.
around, and it's getting
As he
closer
goes
and closer.
to thrust, I just kind of tap it away with the spear.
So
Like not the metal part, but the pole part of the spear. I just kind of tap it as it comes towards me, like just a
Wait,
slight
so you took
parry.
you took my sword with your shaft?
Definitely.
So anyway, yeah, you keep tapping the sword out there, and you're not actually catching any purchase on anything.
I don't feel anything.
Nope.
Feel it get parried at all?
Well, that would constitute your AC. You trying to hit him?
I'm just poking around.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm not really
Yeah.
going
So,
hard. So
no,
if he
I mean-
swats it,
With the way the wind is, he could have misconstrued that as being, just got blown off course or something.
Are you all right? Stop poking me.
all right. So I'm gonna reach out and grab for the voice.
Give me a grapple check at disadvantage.
A 14.
Misses.
Misses. You're not catching
Number
anything.
16, but it's just like you go to reach and I just kind of recoil a little bit. Like, what is he doing?
So I'm just grasping at air.
Pretty much.
What the fuck?
I'll try to.
How is Jim's throwing his voice? Where is he?
I'll go up and I'll just like go for a handful of feathers on the, chest, just to like try and be like I'm right here.
Yep.
Like just
And as you
a
reach
handful.
up and grab at him, give me a grapple as well.
would mine be at advantage
Yes,
since
it would
he
be.
seems to be
Yes, it would
blind?
be.
Doesn't mean I'm still gonna get you, cause no.
All right,
Grapple would be
I'm not
strength
resisting.
and
He's just going for my AC.
but the action still is the action. And
Yep.
as you're grasping for air, all of a sudden you see Gems move and try to grab at you, but misses.
yeah,
So
like
now I
my
see
hand comes
gems.
Yeah,
towards
you see him.
What the? Where? What? What's going on? Where did you come from?
and right in front of you.
No,
Like-
you weren't.
I back away a tiny bit to where I was.
And you still see him.
You weren't here a second ago. All I heard was voices, and it was freaking.
Sleeping. And
It's terrifying.
oh, fuck. I'll go to hand you this little berry that I found, and I found these. They're edible.
Do I have any
And
knowledge of these berries?
Nope.
I'm trying to think. Would that be what type of check would that be to try and connect the dots of why he can see me now, but why he couldn't then?
Insight.
Oh, not proficient, but I can give it a shot.
I mean, that's the only thing I think of is maybe an insight.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you think the berries have some sort of connection to what just happened?
Okay, so they. Can he see the surroundings now, or was I like invisible?
As far as you can tell, he can see everything but you.
Okay. All right. So I guess maybe these make me harder to see. Here, try one, and I'll offer you the berry. And then I'll go over and I will go to do the same thing to Bryn, just kind of grab your shoulder and shake you a little, and it's time for you to take watch, Bryn.
All right. I like to do a grapple check.
He's visible, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You're
Well, I
prone
was-
though, so it's a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Caragoo, do you eat the berry he handed you?
No.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Number 16.
All right. Well, I got a 21.
So yeah, he grabs a hold of you as you wake him up.
Yeah, that's.
So now you're in a bear hug by Bryn as he's sleeping with you like you're a rag doll.
I don't have a bite attack, but I'd like to try and bite as I get grappled and.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, what modifier do you want that to be? An unarmed strike of sorts?
Yes, unarmed strike.
All right, so 15's probably not gonna hit you.
Bill, you have advantage.
Oh, okay, then
I
that'd
mean-
be a
He's
19.
prone and unconscious.
gotcha. So 19.
Yeah.
To bite you.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
you get bit.
Oh shit! What are you doing?
It's fucking your turn to watch. To grab me.
Well, why didn't you just wake me up? Why you got roll?
Because I did, and you grabbed me.
Note to self: pee on him to wake him up next time.
Poke you with a stick.
Yeah, no, I'll just take a spear and.
Okay.
All right, so you
Did
two
I
are
get
now
my long
on-
rest?
You two
you
did because
slept.
you had 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now, unless you guys tell me otherwise, I assume you're taking 4-hour shifts.
Sure.
okay. So
I think
yeah,
so.
I assume so, yes, sir.
All right.
unless we
All
did
right,
3-hour
so
shift for a
Caragoo
9-hour
and
sleep.
Bryn have a full rest.
Okay.
So I just need 4, or well,
Mhm.
no, I had 4. So yeah, I need 4 more.
Did Caragoo, did he eat the
He didn't take his berry, but I offered it to him. I offered you one after biting you.
what's this do? I'm not really hungry.
They taste good. Fine, fuck you.
I was just asking what this is
Hey.
for.
Dude, James is getting feisty.
So I'll, yeah, no,
Stressed out?
it's like I'm tired. Just got off my
Fuck you.
shift, and was grabbed
Grappled
and
like a teddy bear.
so I can bundle up even more in my rug, my torn up rug.
I will say, technically, a long rest means 8 hours of not doing anything strenuous.
Yeah, it's 2, nothing, 6
So you
sleeping.
guys have had 8 hours. So as of right now, everybody definitely has had a long rest. So you can click that long rest button.
Oh yes.
Now he's handed you the berry. Told you it tasted good.
All right.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Well, you're still asleep.
Oh, I thought
you
you
haven't slept for 8 hours. You've only been 4, but you've had a long enough rest.
Okay.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
pop the berry in your mouth, and Gems, he disappears.
So I see this happen.
Yes.
Aha! I took my berry away.
You do what?
It's all right.
I put my berry away in a safe spot.
Okay.
Is he?
Tastes good.
Caribou? Is
What?
he gone as well?
So we now can hear Bren's voice disembodied speaking about how it tastes good.
Yep.
I told you it was fucking weird.
Okay, I got those. And I'll just bundle up and.
What are y'all talking about?
What? You rest.
You just woke me up. Now you tell me to go to rest? What?
Just come to the front of the cave and watch.
Yeah,
Stay
so
over
give me
there.
those perception checks.
Perception. Hua. 4.
24.
Thank God.
All right. So yeah, for the first couple hours of your shift, Bren is nowhere to be seen, of course. But you don't catch anything, see anything. Bren, you're just trying to figure out why people are talking to you funny as like you're not even there.
The first hour or
Almost-
so. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the first hour I'll be like looking over and trying to wave over to Caragoo, try to point down at like the fish that I see down there. And since he's ignoring me, why is everybody ignoring me? Gosh. So I'll just sit down, turn my back to him.
All right. And a couple hours later, Caragoo, you do notice it's starting to lighten up a little bit. The storm is kind of starting to die down some. The sun's starting to rise. But you do see movement down the hill near the river.
Can I see what it is?
Yeah, it looks like you see a couple hyenas kind of walking around, and you would recognize what gnolls look like, and you see 2 gnolls and a couple hyenas walking around down by the river.
And do they look like they're sniffing the ground?
No, they just seem to be walking by the river. They're not actually sniffing the ground like they're looking for anything in particular.
Are they on our side of the river?
Yes.
I quietly go back into the cave and wake people up and inform them of the enemies at our gates.
Yep. So what order do you wake
Is-
people up in?
I'll wake up Gems first,
Oh no.
Eh.
because he's the closest.
What?
And then I'll wake up Felicity last because she seemed like she needed to sleep the most.
All right. So you wake up Gems, and then you wake up Heath, and then Felicity.
Is Bryn
As you
still
guys do
there?
come to consciousness, Caragoo tells you what he saw, and nobody sees Bryn at all.
I just asked Caragoo if Bryn's still there.
His voice didn't leave.
You've not
Oh,
heard
all
Bryn
night.
say anything for the last hour.
He's been moping.
Oh no.
I thought he was talking. the
Brent?
whole
He
time.
said he's waving at you and pointing, and you never paid attention, so he sat down and kept his mouth quiet.
Oh, he started moping.
Mm-hmm.
I will then, assume that maybe the invisibility, whatever effect. So I will go and Felicity, Heath, eat these, and I'll hand you 2 a berry, and I'll
What?
just tell you to eat them.
What is it?
Breakfast.
Do I smash that
believe
long
him?
rest
I'm
button, or
offering
does he
you
wake me
two
up
a
tomorrow?
You got
berry
your long
as
rest.
breakfast.
Smash that long rest button.
Okay.
Everybody got your long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you 2 are being offered a berry for breakfast.
Thank you.
Look, down the hatch?
Yep.
And
Where's
you mentioned the
Bryn?
gnolls and everything.
So as soon as you guys put the berries in, you notice the other person disappear.
What
Oh.
Shh, shh, shh. Calm down. Apparently they make you invisible, and I'll take the last berry. Because we found 6. I ate 1. There's 5 of us. And
Like we should
shit,
save
Guinness.
them.
So then you see gems disappear.
I'm contemplating. I'm holding it, thinking I might eat it because Guinness.
Well, Caragoo's still visible.
Yeah, but he has a berry.
Doesn't mean he's going to
So-
use it.
Exactly. So if there's gnolls and whatnot, and I'm thinking, what about Guinness? Fuck it, and I'll eat the berry. And
Yep, then
I
like
mentioned
said,
to
then
you that
see
they
James
might make you
disappear.
invisible.
Bren, I whisper, Bren, Bren, if you ate a berry, it makes you invisible. I need to know you're okay.
Well, Bren, if you had your back turned to the rest of the group, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh no.
So you would not have seen them get up and eat the berries.
No.
So you would not have seen them disappear. But you hear your name
Carragher's
being
there.
called.
Bren. I'll use message because I have message as a cantrip.
Uh-huh.
Don't you have to
And I
see
will-
them?
Oh,
Yeah, you have
fudge,
to
I
see 'em.
do.
Ah!
Oh wait, no. It's...
Is message you have to see?
No.
Yeah.
It's a target you can see.
Hold on.
Message?
hold on.
It depends.
Within... No. You point your finger towards a creature
Yeah,
within
you gotta
range
see him. It's gotta be in
and
that
whisper a
direction.
message.
You can't. You have to point it towards him. Where is he?
Towards, but if I
Just
will,
in the
I will
direction.
send-
You're just
it's
like pointing in a
cantrip.
random direction, trying
It's
to
a
message him.
cantrip. I would be like, Bren, the berries make you invisible. Bren, the berries make you invisible. Bren, the berries make you invisible.
I know they make you
Fucking
invisible.
360.
Well, before you start doing all that, I would have heard your voices. I'm like, what? Now you want to talk to me, guys? Wait, where the hell Joe go?
Well, now I know where he is, so I'm going to use message. Bren, the
At
berries
least you're
make you
invisible and
invisible.
screaming bloody murder when there's fucking hyenas and gnolls.
Nobody told me that.
And while they were talking, I was rigging up a rope harness to put around Guinness.
Ugh.
Can I?
Nothing better than, you know.
Nobody told me there were gnolls.
Okay.
I had a 3 perception, so I didn't see shit.
You didn't hear me telling everyone there were gnolls, and you were sitting right there. It's not a
I'm
big
over
cave.
on the
It's
other
not a
side.
big cave.
I didn't even
do-
think it was a cave. I thought it was just
Yeah,
an
it's like a
overhang.
weird
Ledge.
depression. It's like you would have heard me telling people
Yeah,
as long as you weren't too far away.
yeah.
It
The
is what
concept
it
I
is,
had
it is what
is
it
that
is.
Yeah,
it
as
was
soon as you
like
turn around, you make that
maybe-
comment.
10, 15 feet.
Let's see.
I got a 19 on my survival to rig up a harness for Guinness.
Do we have any rope?
My rope that I retrieved from the flying monkey.
Okay, so you've got.
So, are you still keeping watch on them?
I've been watching them, and I tied up a harness for Guinness as I was watching them.
Okay. You do notice one looks up your direction, like he heard something. You know, his ears perk up a little bit, and he kind of looks up the hill a little.
Oh, I'm crouching.
Give me a stealth.
I think we should all hide, but
Go ahead and give me
17.
everybody who is invisible. Give me a stealth check with advantage.
so this is gonna be.
And I don't know if anybody has disadvantage on a stealth
Three.
check yet. That's with advantage.
I rolled a 1 and a 3, and I have 0 to my dex.
Hey, I'm invisible, so at least that helps my 15. I rolled a 7.
I have a 17.
I have
I got a
23.
17 as well.
Yeah, I roll a 6 and a 7.
23.
So 15.
23, 3, 7, 15.
15.
15 on me.
Caragoo,
17.
17.
So a couple low and
2 17s and 15.
Yeah, give me a second.
And what were the other two? A 3 and what?
3 plus 17 plus 15 plus 7 plus.
Who had the 7?
all right.
What
So
was yours?
Bryn, what was
Mine
your
was
number?
17.
17.
Oh, well, no, I heard 7. My bad.
15.
23 plus
Okay.
17 plus 15 plus 3 plus Caragoo's was a what, 17?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah.
Halfway decent across the board.
So, yeah, he looks up your direction, but Ty goes to the players.
Okay.
Your average is a
Yay.
15 stealth, and he rolled a 15 when he thought he heard something. The other one rolled an 8.
I mean, he might hear us, but he definitely doesn't see anything.
Nope. He looks up. I mean, say he heard something. He looks up and he's looking the ridge line, but he doesn't see anything. So they continue on their way.
Does anybody know if gnolls speak common?
They speak like I think.
Are you
Innominoid.
asking?
I'm whispering in our little area. If
Can I do a
anybody
history
knows.
check?
Yeah, I mean, same with
I
me.
know.
If I
My
can make a
bookmarks
check
can
of
definitely
sorts.
give me a history check to see if they've read anything about gnolls.
Could I do a nature check?
Sure.
Okay, so
Because being a kobold, you may have ran into gnolls before.
yes, and I am proficient with nature. That's why I'm asking.
I only have a 15.
Okay.
Ooh.
What is it,
17
history?
plus 5.
Yes.
History or nature.
Or
17
nature, yeah,
plus
you want.
5. So that's a 20.
15 plus 21.
All right. Yeah, all of you are pretty certain that they speak in a language that sounds like yipping dogs. They speak Gnoll.
Are we still in range of them? Like,
I mean,
if
they're
I
down by
cast-
the river, probably about 30, 40 feet down away from you.
so I'll cast comprehend languages as a ritual.
So 10
Just
minutes.
Yeah, so if they
So
stay
about-
around,
About the time you get done with your comprehend language, they've moved about 100, 200
Yeah, they're
feet
gone.
away.
Okay.
Because
Is the storm still going, or is it kind of
Yeah.
died down?
It's died down. You're getting the sun breaking through the clouds, and for the most part, I mean, I need to stop the storm, but it's on another page. So
Oh, would gnolls live down or uphill, and why would they be traveling up?
I don't know.
they're hungry.
Of course.
Do they roam? With our checks, would we know if gnolls roam or if they have like a
Are they
They're not wearing-
nomads, or do they
yeah,
have
that's
a?
the words I'm looking at.
They're not wearing armor, so they're not roaming.
not ramen.
I gotta go.
Bye.
We're done here.
I will then, if they've passed by, I will go out of the cave and stay back from that vine and see what I see up there. Amongst where that vine was.
Does anybody know how long this lasts?
At least 4 hours.
Okay.
Where did y'all go?
I sent you message already.
Please.
I
Be
hear you,
quiet.
but I don't see you.
I sent
Why
you
can't I
message
see?
saying that we're
They're
invisible because of the
visible.
berries. I did that. I said it
Oh.
out loud.
That's right.
Yes.
And
We're all just like standing around, Caribou sitting there just chilling.
Yeah.
And then after a little while, Bren comes into view. He just kind of fades
okay.
into view.
So they fade after 4-ish hours.
Because
Or
you
break
gave him it at the
invisibility.
beginning of his watch.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking 4-ish
So I'm
hours.
thinking about 4 hours. I mean, I don't know what's the duration for as the spell of invisibility, because it may not be that long.
It's not that long for invisibility.
Concentration for 1 hour, is it? Or
Well, since I don't
Invisibility.
know about magic and they tell me I'm invisible, I'm gonna like
1 hour.
try to get a sense of where they
Then he was
are and
visible
just-
by the time you guys woke up. My bad.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, so invisibility is 1 hour. Greater invisibility is only 1 minute, but greater invisibility allows you to
Yeah.
do more.
To do more. So my bad. So yeah,
Okay.
he is visible. He was visible during that, but I'm not going to retcon that and go back and make you re-roll things.
Okay. Well, I'm
Appreciate
gonna make
that.
like funny faces in front of them, thinking I'm still invisible. You can't see me.
Well, what we're just going to say, the berries lasted a little longer than, so like not like a few minutes after the Knowles walked away, he's making all these faces and then he becomes visible.
Yeah.
I'll say
we'll
out loud,
say the
"It
berries
wore off."
actually keep you invisible for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I go and look at that bush where the vine came down. Are there?
You can't seem to find it.
Okay, that's fine. All right, good enough. It was
I want to
strange,
look
but
in
it
my
helped.
book.
All right.
Does anybody have a light?
The sun's coming up. You can see.
Okay. The vines that were drawn on the side of my book, did they have like berries or anything on them?
No, some had thorns and they had little funny flowers.
Okay. Hey, Gems?
Yeah.
Did that vine look like this at all? And I'll show him what was in the book.
And no,
Okay.
it didn't look familiar.
Just checking because you said you couldn't find it anymore.
I will, using a claw in the dirt, just kind of draw what I remember and mention while I'm drawing it.
Yeah.
What it looked like.
And the berries glowed.
Yes.
All right, so we should keep an eye out for these if we see them because that probably just saved our butts.
So, do we want to keep moving up, or?
That's where they moved. They went up.
Well, they went.
Yeah.
No, they followed the river south.
They went south. Okay.
So they went.
yes.
They were coming downhill.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Then I thought you said they went up, so I was like, oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't recall if I said up or not. It's, in my mind, they were walking
Down.
south on the river.
I will take the more favorable of those.
So they were going
then,
this way, and we're going
without
that
question.
Yeah, pretty much.
way. And yeah, they appeared to just be a couple of gnolls with a couple of hyenas.
Like a patrol style?
Eh,
Sounds more like a hunt party. I
yeah,
think.
I mean, it could be a
Possibly.
hunting party. You're not real
23
certain.
nature. We were looking for languages.
Well, there was only 2 of them, and they had 5 hyenas, so possibly a hunting party,
Okay.
not a patrol.
Yeah.
The patrol usually
Not a
has
patrol.
more hyenas in the group just in case they run into trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should head north. I mean, we have to keep moving, right? We can't leave in a ledge.
Nah,
Can't
yeah.
leave in a ledge.
Keep going. Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's
Yeah.
Keith?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
you think we should keep moving up? I mean, you're the map guy, right?
I mean, it's not steered us wrong yet. And I feel
Jack?
like we're going the right direction.
Did I say it right? I'm trying. Do you two
Uh,
want to fly up and see if you can see anything? I mean, the sun's out, so
Yeah, nah.
okay,
I
maybe
can
just
try.
Scarecrow?
No, I'll fly up. So I'll
Yeah.
fly up and look
I
along
forgot
the
about
river.
the sun gems. I'm
Perception.
sorry.
Nah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll go up as well, not knowing where the hell he is,
I'll
but
I'll let
try.
him stay in my shadow so
It
that
doesn't
I'll
work that
imagine
way.
him in the sun.
It
Anything
doesn't
I
work that way.
perceive that is in sunlight is also
So
disadvantage.
go
So I'd
ahead
have
and
to
give me
be
your
looking
disadvantage
at all
on
the
your perception,
dark
and you can
places.
give me your perception roll.
Oh fuck yeah, 2 19s. That's a
Uh,
23. Yeah, I rolled 2 19s.
Yeah, buddy.
How about
It's
you,
still
Carradine?
23.
Roll the 16 plus 6, so 22.
Okay, 22, 23, close enough for each of you to see the same thing. You realize that a lot of the land has been washed away. The storms was real rough. You see knocked over trees, several trees you can see off in the distance where they're still smoldering from where lightning strikes have hit them. But what really catches your eye is that further northeast of your location is a big clearing. You see some like wisps of smoke or whatever coming up, but it is a huge clearing that you do not
Wasn't
recall
there before.
seeing the day before.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna check that out.
I'm gonna go back down. So, no idea where you are. We're both
I'm gonna
invisible.
fly
Oh,
up a
you're
little
Oh,
bit.
he
23.
never ate his.
Well, you're
Did you- or
23.
did
You're
you-
pretty much right there next to each other. You've seen him. You have no issue with that.
I'm gonna fly up a little bit higher.
He's not invisible.
Yeah,
go a
Todd
little
never
bit
ate his.
closer
So,
and try to see
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
that's
can
right, you
check
never
out
did
this
eat
big
yours.
clearing from a distance.
In the distance.
so I'm
Now,
going
by
down
this
and I'm
time,
gonna
by this time, all you
let you
guys'
guys know.
invisibility has worn off.
Yep, we is the thing over, and I'll point in that direction and just like rub my eyes.
Sorry, Brian.
It wasn't there before, but a clearing with wisping and it's worth checking out, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
You said there's bloom of smoke? Or
Yeah.
just clear?
And I'll point over to where we saw it, but where I saw it. And there he goes.
Oh, great. Nothing like dividing up. You know, in all the books I read, dividing up is not always a good thing.
I mean, we
Oh,
could
it's
wait
bad
for him
thing
to
to
get back, but
No, we should go to.
Okay.
I think
Why do I hear laughing?
if I point to him, how far away is Caribou right now?
I don't know.
I'm still flying up, so I'm probably like 300-400 feet above the ground by now.
And you know the
Too
tree
far.
cover is not as dense as it was because several of the trees were and limbs have been
Knocked
snapped
over.
because of the storm.
yeah, laughing going on near here.
No, that was
we,
just the DM laughing. That wasn't a
Was
character
it?
laughing.
Was that
Or
DM laughing?
was it?
Yeah, no, perception check maybe.
Did it sound like the guy at the bar?
Well, the funny part is with these passives that you guys have, you're not picking it up. If there was,
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
Um,
I think we should try and catch up.
okay. I
Okay.
know he's probably too far, but I'm gonna try, and I'll point up to where like I can see Caribou's little spot up in the
Mhm.
sky, and try and send him a message. But he's way too far. But I don't know much about
are
magic
you
yet.
120
So.
feet up?
He said he's
More
like
400 or
300.
500
So
feet up. Because I was still ascending, going up, and seeing if I could get a better view of the crater.
No.
You flew too close to the sun. Take
Okay,
5 points
Icarus,
of sun
calm down.
damage.
yeah, so I'm
So I
trying,
can't get a
but
better
I
view of the
can't.
clearing.
I would tell you
You
that
just-
we're going.
It's too far off for you to actually get a view from this angle, no matter how high
Oh,
you
see,
fly.
I thought you meant it was only like
No,
up
it's not
and if I
close.
got-
It's,
okay.
it's going to be a
I'll
little bit
come
of a
back
walk.
down.
Yeah.
I'll come back down.
Okay.
But while I was up there, did I see anything else in the reduced canopy?
You do see the patrol, the hunting party, and it looks like they've apparently found some game because the hyenas take off running and the gnolls take off behind them.
And away from where our
Away
party
from you
is.
guys, yes.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
see any other movement other than, there's some birds and some animals that are finally coming out from the storm. With the clearing of the house, you might be able to pick up some of it because it wasn't really all that far away. Yeah, it did not weather the storm very well. It's almost like something may have weakened the structure of it, and with the storm added to it, it didn't weather well.
Collapsed. Okay. So I descend and report my findings.
We were moving your way instead of waiting
well,
for
I
you to
mean,
get
the
back. We
canopy's
saw you.
reduced, like I can see you
Mhm.
guys.
So going up northeast.
Yeah. I would be casting guidance on whoever is trying to make our pathways.
I would be middle.
I guess I would be front.
So you would be helping him in front.
Mhm.
Sounds like.
Yeah, guidance and
Guidance.
yeah.
Alright, so give me a perception and I will say a survival
Okay.
for whoever's in front.
Quick question. As we're going, is there much in the way of straw on the banks that have been washed up?
Straw.
Yeah. Like you'd find on riversides, straw, reeds, and those such.
I will say you find a bunch of limbs, but as far as straw, there's no pine in this area.
19
And
perception.
you're talking about reeds like
For like making a straw hat of sorts,
oh,
or a wicker basket type of stuff, weaving.
give me an investigation.
What are you looking for, Gems?
That's a natural 20 for a 25. Let me
Never
double
mind,
check
I
that
don't
number.
have
Very
to
well
help
say
you.
no then with a natural 20.
Yep,
So
25.
I will say, as you're looking, and of course Felicity's asking you what you're looking for as well, you are able to find some like debris that's floating that's kind of washing in the river, and you're able to catch it and get enough to make you a straw hat if you wish.
Yep. All right. So I'll go ahead and grab that, and then since we're moving and I don't have time, I'll just bag of holding for now. I was just gonna try and make something to help with the sun. Just,
Well, when
weave it
we
into a hat, maybe.
when we have time to sit down, I can help you.
I appreciate that. So notes. Bag holding.
19 perception, 22 nature.
Okay, so you're able to keep. Yeah, no problem. You were able to, with your perception, pick a decent enough path to where it's not too rough from the weather from the night before, and with your survival, you're able to keep on track with the direction in which that area was.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Anybody in the back? Anybody watching your back?
It would have been Heathrow and
I'll be right back with you.
Felicity in the front, and it would have been me or Bryn in the back.
Okay. Fun part.
But
is-
since it's daytime, it'd be harder for me to see. But if you think I'd be better based in the back, then
I'm sticking in the back because I'm still upset with you guys.
so
So
you
what am I
and
rolling?
Guinness in the back.
All right. Well, I rolled natural 20 on whatever I'm supposed to be rolling.
All right.
That was a passive aggressive sympathy roll.
Yeah, whatever I roll, fuck you. I did it.
But I'm not telling you what I said. No.
Yeah. Well, perception with a 20, you're in the back. You're doing your own whoopee thing, but you do notice that you're not being followed by anything in particular.
Okay.
So let's see. About an hour or so into it. Where's Carrigu?
Did
I'm
you ever
just
come back
walking with
down
the
to us?
party.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're walking with him. All right. That's not it, is it? Yeah, it is. All right.
Yeah, I can take point if you guys want me to. I thought Brent was in point.
It's Heathrow and
Heathrow is because of
Felicity.
his map stuff.
He's a map. He's a map. He's a map.
Exactly.
So
Okay,
just in case
So
we
Heathrow's
find
away
it,
right now. So who would like to take up the next little bit of perception?
since I'm right up with you guys, I mean I'm kind of in the middle, but oh wait,
Oh,
Here
he's
he
back.
comes.
He's back. He's back. Sorry.
We didn't have to fail. Yay.
So I'll give him. We need another perception from you. I'll give you guidance and help
Hey.
again.
I'm gnawing on some bark from some felled trees that I picked up along the way.
All right. So I need another perception.
27 total.
All right. 27, you said.
Yes, sir.
All right, and give me another nature. Not
Nature.
nature. Survival.
Survival. Okay. So that would have been a 20 instead of a 22 earlier.
Okay.
Another 18?
Okay. I will also say you're starting to get hungry.
Yeah, that's why I said I picked up some bark from a felled tree, because
We
if we find any
still-
food,
Are we
I
still
can
by the
work on
river?
eating that.
Nope, actually you've moved off the river because of that thing you saw in the distance. And you
We
wanted
went
to check it out.
northeast. Okay.
But with your 18 survival, you do see some other berries and stuff that you walk past. Like I read that was edible. We could probably eat that if we get too hungry. And if you roll that log over, there's grub worms underneath it, and that's good for protein if you can't find anything else.
Take what you can.
Yeah.
We're in an area full of cannibals.
Yeah, because I mean, the Knolls were hunting. They found game. Why?
Do we notice any birds or squirrels or anything like that?
Well,
like animal
this-
tracks.
picking the bush clean of the berries, as you know.
Give me a perception, Felicity.
I'll assist.
17.
What'd you get?
17?
Oh yeah. You do catch chipmunk runs across and just squirrel over in the tree.
Why are
Yeah,
you
we-
raising your hand, sir?
I was popping my elbow.
Okay, I was like, what do you want?
So yeah, you
okay.
do see, and a rabbit takes off as soon as you walk up to the bush to grab some berries, or as soon as Jim walks up to the bush to grab some berries.
Can I chuck a spear at it?
I mean, you certainly can.
At the rabbit? Okay.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and give me that rabbit attack roll?
Ooh, 16 plus 6, 22.
I'm gonna say 22 hits it.
Okay.
Okay. Spear.
Felicity.
It's a 9 damage to the rabbit.
Yeah, you spear it to the ground in mid
I'm
jump.
hungry.
Starts making noises.
No, it's dead. I'm
It's
hoping.
straight up fucking.
I go get my spear and the rabbit.
Oh yeah, you skewered it.
Cool.
I
Do you have time to stop and cook lunch?
berries.
I like berries
I'll
too.
take
Take
some
some
berries.
So yeah,
Thick
I'm
berries.
offering everybody berries before, if there's any left.
Now,
and I-
now, mind you, you guys at this point in time, with all the walking you've done, your boots or your feet, depending on how you're moving, are definitely caked in mud and are weighing down on you.
So, no mud.
My shit fresh.
Oh.
What's
okay.
weighing strongly
Oh
on
wait,
me
I would take care of everybody's boots, like trying to keep them clean and dry.
is that
I got
Felicity
toes.
So you
warned me
guys
for
are you
killing.
making
I'll cast
An
Mage Hand
enemy.
and massage your feet.
are you making a
What
fire?
did
to cook the
I get
rabbit?
on you for killing?
An enemy, and you just killed a sweet innocent rabbit.
I eat meat. There's
Please,
a
be
difference.
Quiet.
Are you guys cooking the rabbit or no?
Yeah. I'm
Oh, how you gonna cook it?
I mean, we have to make a fire to cook it, and
Those knolls aren't too far away.
yeah.
Peaceful, can't you like? do
Well,
some
Well, I mean, you
fire
guys
thing?
have been walking for close to
So the knolls are a ways
2-3
away.
hours,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
so you're probably a good distance from the knolls. You think?
make a small fire real quick. We don't have to cook it much, just enough
Enough
to make
so
sure it won't get
You
anybody
guys
sick.
don't get sick, yeah. I'll take a quick look around. I'll stealth first before I look around.
Trying.
Okay. So is it fine if I
Ooh.
stealth first before I do a quick
Mushrooms?
look
There's
around?
a fire right here. I'll put your fire that you're making right here.
Fire.
So that's about where you guys are at when you decide to make your fire.
It's a ring of mushrooms.
Actually, I need to move that because you guys are actually a little.
Oh.
Come down to the bottom here.
Down to the bottom.
Yeah, right there,
Right there
right here.
ish. Okay.
Because you guys are heading northeast, and if I put you at the top of the map, then there's really no place for you to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
But I figured this is a pretty good spot. You guys,
So yeah, I'll set to cooking the rabbit, I guess.
it doesn't take
Yeah.
long. You get the rabbit cooked.
yeah, while they're getting a campfire set up, I would like to stealth and see if I can find any other big game in the area.
Okay, give me a stealth and then a survival.
Alright, do you want me to re-roll that or take the one I rolled earlier?
You're in a new location. I would appreciate it if you re-rolled.
No problem. Alright, so that's a dirty 20. And then I am going to go up a little and stick near trees. I'm going to be just kind of flying and sticking near trees.
Okay.
And then a survival, you say?
Yep.
Okay. Okie dokie, that's only a 9.
Okay. So yeah,
I rolled though.
yeah. You're not seeing very much in the way of tracks because the rains wash through and there's debris
Yeah.
laying everywhere. So it's not that easy. You do See, a
What's
wrinkle-
going on screen?
you see the fog in the area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Should be moving on your screen. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, I got some weirdness, like a big white and then a black blob and then some
Oh, you might have
white.
to reload that. Might have to.
Yeah, let me
okay.
refresh.
Yeah, because mine's like a wave of smoke.
It looks like the map is just like fading in and out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mist along the ground.
It
after
looks
nice-
like
Yep,
mist to me.
mine's
Yeah,
better
and
now.
then the
I
tree
Some
refreshed.
maps
is-
don't load it very quickly. I mean,
Trees are
it's-
moving.
I mean, even mine will do it too sometimes.
Yep, I just had to refresh.
The
so
trees are
yeah.
moving, and
Mine looks fine.
It
So-
doesn't look bad. It kind of makes it look like the mist is swaying and making everything kind of go. Like
Yeah, mine was just a real mess. I couldn't see anything. That's
So,
all. So refreshing. 9 survival. That's all I got.
so you got your 9 survival.
Dirty 20
You
stealth.
think you're hidden, and you're not finding any tracks.
So as we're
No
As-
tracks, no small animals, no big
Not in
animals
this area,
running
Not in
around.
this area. It seems that you're not seeing it. You don't even see any squirrels running up trees or nothing.
while we're
Okay.
sitting here taking some time, I will use another detect
Mhm.
enemies.
Detect enemies. I need to check on that to see how that actually works. Because, she just killed a rabbit. So does all rabbits in the area considered enemies?
I don't think so. Did they all witness it?
Sure.
I mean,
You know the direction of the nearest creature hostile to you within 60 feet.
Okay, well,
so
then
hostile
you-
creature.
Okay, so yeah, you don't.
A
don't
rabbit
sense
wouldn't have
anything.
pinged.
Also, did you just tell us there are more rabbits? I could have killed more rabbits. What the heck?
I'm just saying, if there were more rabbits
could have,
in the
like,
area
done the
within
spear
60
thing.
feet, there might be in the burrows or
Make,
something.
make a skewer of
Yeah,
Bob.
because I mean, like every fish. Now, like a piranha, that would possibly ping because it's hostile to you because it's going to attack you on sight. Probably. Like
Yeah.
anything that would attack you on sight, I would think would be considered hostile.
The good thing
So
is, though,
piranhas don't attack on sight. They attack with the scent of blood.
Mm-hmm.
People swim in piranha-infested water all the time, and they're fine.
So,
just don't.
but the
if
good thing
you're
about the
somewhere
wand
that's gonna be
is
attacked.
ethereal, invisible, disguised, or hidden, as well as those in plain sight. So
Okay, so yeah, it takes you, roughly 15 minutes to cook this rabbit. Actually, who's preparing the rabbit?
I assume I would be.
Give me a survival.
I'm just not like. So the berries. I would have offered
I'll
them
still
to
eat some of the berries, but
Heath,
I did eat some of the berries.
22.
Bren,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Apparently, you've seen your
And
your
then-
dad do this a time or two.
Well, it's a small town. I assume we all had to.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
you've
small.
you've dealt with it before. Granted, you've hit it with the
Yeah,
spear, so you ain't
Mother's
gonna worry about
Day.
popping in the head. But you grab it by its tail, kind of
Rip the skin off.
rip it
and
right
gut
off, and then
Yeah.
stick through it and hold it up there after you pulled the innards out. Yeah, no
Mhm.
problem. You're able to cook it without butchering it and having to worry about pulling fur off of it after you've cooked it.
All right.
Takes you 15 minutes, and you've got yourselves a cooked bunny.
It's not much if we quarter it, but it's something, some protein.
It's
and with the
about-
berries,
Once you spread it out, pulled,
Mhm.
actually got close enough, picked it up. It's about a foot long.
Okay. I mean,
It seems
it's
to be
something.
pretty good and thick. So it's not going to make you full, but it will definitely,
Yeah, keep us from
curb the
starving.
hunger.
amongst the berries as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get your berries to go with it.
Yeah, I can eat the stuff that nobody else is going to eat. That's just kind of what
Sweet.
kobolds tend to do. They don't leave anything, and they'll eat bark if they have to survive.
So
Okay.
as you were
So
searching around, even with your 9,
yeah,
you do notice the mushrooms that are in the middle of the screen and the mist.
okay. All right. Yeah, I just see some stuff. Do I see anything else that is on screen, or do I miss some of the stuff that's on screen?
Why don't you give me a perception check, and let's see if you see anything that you're probably checking over on another screen and seeing.
I'm not checking over. I'm just seeing in general on screen
Yeah,
I
like there's a
understand.
spider
the
web.
spider webs and whatnot.
There's.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
was wondering.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
And then the vines and whatnot.
Don't make me want to open up Twitch, Dan. I don't like to do that. I keep it
so-
closed for a reason.
20. Oh, I haven't looked at Twitch. It's 19 plus 4,
Oh,
23. And I'm having to constantly refresh my page because the screen just kind of
oh.
blows.
Hush.
Yeah, I'm gonna minimize that because it's not there.
What? I.
No.
So
Yeah,
yes,
that.
No.
you see the mushrooms, 2 different kinds. You
Okay.
see the vines, and you recognize some of these vines as like the ones that were around the house, the razor vines. You
Okay.
see the big spider web. You're pretty certain you saw something moving in the bushes in a few different locations.
Okay. All right. But I don't see anything in particular. So I just see some things that may be dangerous
I keep an
and
ear
that we have
out
to be
for
careful.
hearing things. Can we ask Guinness maybe to
I
if
will.
he or Ergu? Huh? You know, maybe.
I'll keep
I'll-
my head on a swivel. Full
Literally.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know what I saw. The spider webs, the razor vine, some of the bushes moving.
And something green in
We
one of
sh-
the bushes.
Oh,
Ooh,
something
I like
green
green.
in one of the bushes.
So I got a 25 on my perception with my head swiveling in a 360.
Is it the thing that you just put up that was green?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so do I recognize what that is?
No.
Yes,
Does it
you
seem
being
mean?
a kobold would definitely recognize what that or what they are,
That
Okay.
they? What?
because there's supposed to be more on here, but for some reason it's not here.
Oh, okay, I see one.
Just one. That's fine.
Yeah, stop that. Yeah, no.
Okay, so
Ooh.
2 more.
I-
Okay,
I-
there's more.
Wait.
I see
already
things in
speaking.
bushes.
Goodness.
I was expecting spiders.
I was
That's
expecting
as well.
spiders as well.
Okay. Well, I don't know about these, so I'm just happily eating a rabbit.
I'll see these and then I'll report back.
Are you excited and happy?
Um,
Uh,
You?
Caragoo?
Probably
Caragoo,
not.
but Gems,
yes.
when you noticed these things,
hmm
you noticed they were all watching you.
All right, so they saw me.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right,
Ooh.
they saw, but they left me alone for the most part.
They seem to be just observing you and hiding in the bush while watching you move around the area.
Okay, so I see a
It
grand total
seems
of 5.
5.
like-
I see 4.
I might have to scroll up, or I might be missing some.
That or one of them that I pasted on there is showing up that wasn't supposed to be.
Do.
I see 4.
I see 3, and then I see 2.
Okay, so
Yeah,
maybe
I
that's what
see.
it was. Yes,
I don't see the-
Everywhere I have a mark is where I saw.
I don't see the one over here.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I see. That was the
One.
first one I saw.
2, 3. That's all I see.
Yep, these
I
are.
see all these over here. I see these 3, and I see the one up here.
Okay. You guys don't.
No.
Gems does.
Yes.
Yeah. Do these appear to be green wormlings? Whoops.
Wait, so
They
I don't
appear
see
to
them
be
with my 25 perception.
they appear to be pretty good size, bigger than you are, but
Mhm.
they are still about medium in size.
Okay.
So I'm guessing Gems would have an idea of dragons as far as their age and size and all that fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah, these appear to be wormlings.
All right. But they were just watching me. They weren't coming out to say hello or anything. So.
Not currently.
Alrighty. So I will report back to them and let them know that there is one not very far away. And
Really?
I could go talk to them if they want, but I don't know if that's the best idea to interact with them.
I can speak Draconic as well.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Is that Draconic that I heard?
Yeah. I mean, because I have not looked up Draconic language to learn how to
That's
speak it.
fine.
So I am just
Um,
making some weird noises to incorporate it being Draconic.
Yeah.
Well, a few
Guttural
people
and
would
whatnot.
understand what they're saying if they can hear them.
Yes, and since I
So,
Saw
you hearing whispers, like they're talking to each other about something.
all right,
Yeah.
I can go talk to him, but I don't know if that's a great idea. I mean, they were just watching me. They weren't gonna like attack.
Maybe
Can I
they're
get
not.
one of those
Uh,
rabbit legs there?
you,
Uh,
you-
Do they like their food cooked?
what,
if
I
I
don't know.
die, I'm sorry, and
No.
I'll go talk to the nearest one.
I cast bless on him as he leaves.
and I will go
I'll
with
just
him.
I'll take up and I'll fly, and if this one moves to that tree, I'll just stay. I don't have my bow prepared or anything. It's strung across, but I don't have it prepared. And
I'll go
in
ahead.
Draconic.
Why
This
are
one
you
is-
in my glade?
This one is the one I'm talking to,
Yeah, he's the one who speaks to you as he sees you come up.
and I guess they're following me. We're just we got kidnapped by some savages, and they took us about a day's travel, and I'll point back the way we came, and we were stuck under overcropping when a storm came through last night, and we're just trying to get home.
But you're
Would you
in
like some
our
rabbit?
glade.
We didn't mean to come through your area. We didn't know that.
Mother will be mad when she returns.
I'll
We
ask
can
if he wants
leave and
some rabbit as I hand it out. Just to see if he wants it. Peace offering type deal.
I just stay in the back, concentrating on bless for gems.
so just we can go around if that would be better.
Do you know where Mother is?
We didn't see a larger being of your type.
Mother went east beyond the islands.
Oh,
No,
I
we
know,
were
Mother.
coming
To
from
returning.
southwest.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Mother
don't know who that
should be
is.
home soon. You might
Hope
want
she
to
will
go.
We should go. We should go.
Wait a minute, is this where her treasure is?
It doesn't matter. We should go. We should leave.
But yeah, if you don't mind, we can just leave you be and go around. And
If you
we came from the southwest. We were heading northeast.
Is there tasty morsels there?
There's a couple gnolls and a bunch of hyenas that were going
And-
south.
Those taste
along the river?
like shit.
Some halfling cannibals. A little
Yeah.
further.
We eat
Them.
halflings.
And you notice there are a few body parts laying around you. No, you won't notice that because they eat the whole thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if they're green, the acid or poison. They're not acid. That's black. But yeah, they're.
If she wishes to travel, you must move fast before Mother returns.
Run.
if you don't mind, there's a clearing that way. Do you know anything about it?
Or is this the clearing that we saw?
No, this isn't clearing.
Okay. I wasn't sure with the circle of mushrooms.
Yep.
Oh no, we don't leave the glade. Mother said not to leave the glade. We're too young to leave the glade.
So you don't know how to get to Bonneville, do you?
No.
It's and
If Mother doesn't return
fucking-
soon, we'll hope Father will. He's been gone a very long
Oop.
time.
Guys, what are you guys talking about? I don't like this. Can we
In
just
comment,
go?
I'll just relay real quick. Mom and Dad are gone. They're willing to let us pass if we just go fast.
Then let's go. They're in,
But we got to
they're
be
coming
careful
closer.
because Razorvine.
They're coming closer. Can we just go? Can we go, please?
It'd be probably a good idea to.
I can taste the fear on the little one.
Calm down, preferably. They're sensing your fear.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so that broke and
Felicity.
that broke that. Cool, perfect. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Yeah, no, the fog broke and now there's no wormlings. So, if we can just be on our way, we would appreciate that, or we can go around if you'd prefer.
Maybe we can come to some kind of.
Does that fix anything for you?
No, I refreshed it. It's fine for now.
I
Unless
took all
something
the mist
happens
off
where
for
we.
now. I didn't want it messing up your.
I just don't see the wormlings, but I'm gonna try refreshing again.
Maybe we can come to some kind of accord.
Did you use the detect enemies?
I did when we first got here. I can use it again.
I have a feeling.
Have they turned hostile yet?
You don't
they're
seem to
sensing-
detect any kind of enemies yet because they have not turned hostile yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Let's just go then.
Are you sure you don't want to stay?
Oh, we lost Marcus.
Yes. So,
Darn it.
in common, I will mention that we have a magical loot that none of us can use. Maybe we can offer that to their horde for passage.
Pleasure.
Mm.
I'll mention that in common because if I'm remembering correct, wormlings
Probably.
only speak Draconic. I don't think wormlings speak common.
But maybe his special.
But yeah, I will mention that to all of you, and since none of us can, it's a magical item that none of us can use.
I'm fine with that if they
I might like to add this to her horde.
Yes, and since it's like if we have this, it's a magical loot of sorts. If you don't mind, if we could use this as tribute to have passage through.
Persuasion.
All right, and
With advantage,
that's
a-
you
blessed.
only have a magic item.
yeah, and it's a D4 on bless, I believe.
And I don't know of any news from Marcus as far as if he's.
that's Bless's attack or saving. It's not.
Okay.
It's not guidance.
All right, so it's not bad. What is it? Persuasion?
Yep.
For some reason, I'm proficient with it, so that's a 15. I rolled an 11 and a 12.
I see no reason we can't take this trinket for passage.
And I will. Do you want me to set it here, or give it to you, or put it somewhere?
Puts out a clawed.
And
towards
I
you.
will-
I'll cast Mage Hand.
I'm holding it in my hands, and it's just like a slight tug. It's like,
Now, as you guys are paying attention to the one in the front that you're handing it off to him, you notice this one here turns and exhales. And this green cloud cone of gas just kind of drifts into the trees. And as you look, you'll see what looks like a very large jackrabbit just kind of stumbles, falls on the ground. He goes over there and just swallows it down.
so
It's
yeah.
more efficient. Yeah.
If you're gonna give it to it via mage hand, then if I feel tug, and I'll just kind of open my hands and hold
Okay.
on, like have it there, and if it moves away from me, then
And I'll carry it over and just drop it at its claw.
Kind of sniffs at it, lays it on the ground next to him, tilts his head and looks at you, Gems.
What are you waiting for?
and
Or do you wish to stay for dinner?
yeah, no. If it's like if he takes it, then I suggest onwards. And I will, have them follow the cleanest path I saw through here.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to pick your. I mean, I'm certain you guys are paying more attention to the wormlings that are around you and the what direction you're taking them. You make it out just fine. They don't seem to go towards you. You do notice one of them does turn and do the breath thing again and catches another little woodland creature and just gulps it down. Marcus is back.
Yep. Sorry about that. My
Nope.
system just crashed on
We
me.
bribed them with the magic loot and we're going through.
Yeah, since none of us could use the magic loot that's a bard attunement only, figured this loot is magic. They're dragons who like magic items, preferably, I would assume.
Give me your marching order here and
I
Since
guess I'm still.
I
All right, go ahead.
yeah, since I scouted this area to a degree first, I figured I could assist lead whoever wants.
I guess I'll stay in the front.
Yeah, so once we get through here, I'll back off to be back to where I was.
And I'll still cast guidance on whomever is in front cutting the path.
okay. I have one question.
Who's looking
What?
behind?
What about this?
But what?
The campfire. If they want us out of here, then campfire needs to be
Yeah,
put
we
out.
would have doused it or covered it with dirt, something.
I'm making
It
sure.
was minor. It was minor enough to
I just want to make sure you guys cleared your
Prestidigitation
fire
could-
and didn't leave it sitting there. Because that could have been construed
An
as
issue.
being rude.
Fair. That's
All right,
fair.
so you're able to move your way through the glade without
Right, so-
any issue. They seem to be content. They're all now like sniffing at the item or eating their food or whatever, not paying you any attention. Well, I say not paying any attention. They are watching you leave to make sure
Yeah.
that that's what you do.
Yep. So DOS loot is gone.
This stuff is gone.
That's fine with me.
Okie dokie dokie
I'll be seeing you.
Bye. And just up and out.
I almost got your last.
Yeah, no, I rolled an 11 and a 12.
So
It's
my
like +3.
perception is 17, and then the nature is 18.
All right. Well, with his guidance, you're able to get through the glade without much of an issue. No, you see the razor wire off to the side, and you'll get close a few times, and it looks like the vines have come reaching out towards you a little bit, but they don't come too far.
mushrooms as we go by.
No, do
I'm not
not
taking
touch
shit from the
anything on
glade.
our way out.
Nope.
You will be left for dead.
Caribou, go invisible. Get some mushrooms.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Do not piss off dragons.
They're baby dragons.
They're baby dragons that could murder us.
I can
Well,
tell
we can
mom and
murder
dad.
them.
5 of them.
I
Oh,
can tell
whoop
mom
it.
and dad.
You already never mind.
So yeah.
Alright, yeah, so
I
we
have a
continue up and.
I have a distinct feeling moms might not be back.
Oh.
I wonder
Well, we
why.
don't know
I wonder why.
But
The
Dad
DM
apparently.
does.
But Dad, on the other hand,
Dad, on the other
No,
hand,
Dad is the one we killed at the beginning of the Dungeons and Veterans.
No,
But we don't know that. So
Mom
I
is the
don't-
one you guys killed just before going to the island. But
Yeah, I do not
these players
recall
don't.
a
The characters
second.
don't.
Yeah, I do not recall a second green.
Nope.
Oh, because we killed the red on the island.
And it was a wormling.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys make your way out of the clearing. Is anybody going to snatch a mushroom or anything?
no.
It is highly recommended to not piss off dragons.
I am not. I'm terrified. I just want to get out of this.
And I'm avoiding the ground. I'm
Nothing
just
like a
doing-
giant lizard looking at you like your dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, as you walk by Felicity, the one on the right literally licks its chomps.
I just continue steady steady pace, steady pace, steady pace.
Those who can understand Draconic, you can you catch the conversation as you guys walk past.
Are you sure we can't just eat one of them? No, they traded. We must respect that. Yes, but just the one in the chain. She smells like she'd be delicious.
You
Felicity-
can't understand that, so
Felicity,
that's
come on.
perfectly fine.
Felicity, come.
I'm still
come on.
walking, I'm not stopping.
I know. Just
Telling a woman to calm down never works. You
I
bite
didn't
your
say
tongue.
calm down. I said just come on, like
So
pimpity step.
you guys make it out of the glade there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You get a little farther, about an hour or so up. Close. You believe you're heading the right direction with the rolls we've had. Give me. Let's see. Okay, so give me another perception and survival.
I'd be
It's-
back
there's some
into the
help
back.
for you.
That'd be 19 for back.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
next
for the
to
19
you,
for the
but
back,
middle,
you
more or less.
see that they are watching you, and they watch
Uh-huh.
very carefully when you walk through that circle of mushrooms. And as you walk through, and it looked like Keith was looking down at the mushroom, you notice two of them tense, like they're ready to pounce, like you see a cat do around the barns back home. So what was the perception and survival?
18 for perception,
Mm-hmm.
14 for survival.
Okay, you see nothing, no danger. You're able to pick your path, clean enough to where you're not slipping and falling, and because it's still rather muddy, rather difficult. And you finally make your way to. This has to be the clearing.
Okay.
And the first thing that happens as you get to the clearing, the first thing that you.
Sorry,
You all right?
my ring light just fell off my desk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So the first thing that happens when you get to the clearing, I mean, it's before you get to the clearing, you guys can smell it. The smell of burnt flesh and burnt ozone. And as you make it to the clearing, the clearing is several hundreds of feet wide, and it's a huge open area. Just trees melted. Apparently, it looks like there was a village of some sort in here, and you can see half melted kobolds. Not kobolds, gnolls. Half melted gnolls. You can see the flesh just burnt off half their bodies, and none of this seems to be fire. It's almost as if it just melted. Just something just dissolved it. And it's this whole clearing.
That's a big ass monkey.
You find the crushed and destroyed huts that the gnolls lived in. You find torn bodies. Everybody's on the ground, right?
I would be in the air.
I'm on the
Yes.
ground.
Oh,
Head level with Bryn. So
Gotcha.
I'm 2.5. He's six
All right.
and a half.
So
I'm
that's
4
the
in the air.
that's the edge of the field. Now, I'm gonna assume you're gonna move on in and take a better look.
Yeah.
I
I'm not-
would
Is
I
it
would keep
safe?
I would keep a charge up on the wand.
All right. So give me a perception.
Is the
Everybody.
sun out?
Sun is definitely out and there's no cover.
Gotcha. Perfect.
I mean, there is no trees, no nothing.
Oh, it could be good. No, it's not. It was cocked
6.
on a 5 and an 18, and it landed on the 5. So it's
A 24.
9.
So the 6 and the 5, anybody that low?
Yeah, I got 9
It's
because
easy enough to notice the trench that runs from one end to the other. Freshly plowed up trench, about 30 feet wide.
Does it look like it could have been a meteor that dug this trench?
No, because you don't see an end to it. It's as if it came. No, we lost
Oh,
Marcus again.
Marcus.
It's shallow at one end, about 300 or so feet off. It gets deep about the middle, and it gets shallow again on the other end.
So like a giant shovel scoop, just kind of like you're digging with a trowel. It's just a giant trowel scoop, kind
Something
of.
like that, yeah.
That,
But it's a metal and rock instead of.
No, it's like a dugout dirt, like something just
Just dirt,
swept through it
okay.
and pushed it all out of the way.
Yeah, and that's why I was thinking meteor or comet came crashing in, but it's just like
Could
they
it have
got
been-
skimmed.
Or
and
like
dug
a
in.
Water from the
large
storm?
claw, or
No, you can
But
definitely
everything's melted.
yeah, you can definitely tell it's not water.
Just checking.
Actually, there is standing water in it. And you see like charred body parts kind of floating in the water.
so nothing on the wand of our enemy detection.
You're not picking up anything, detecting anything.
Can I take?
But you know, for some reason, you do get a blip every now and then. It disappears.
Can I find like a stick or something and toss it in the water and see what happens?
You toss it in the water and it floats in the water.
Clear,
Does
muddy,
it-
murky.
Well, I mean, it's kind of muddy, murky. You know, you get a little bit of blood in it.
Okay.
Don't like that.
I'll while we're looking around, I'll just try to take a couple minutes and do you detect magic.
Okay. You cast detect magic ritually or regularly?
Ritually, yeah.
All right. So you take about 10 minutes to detect magic, and the only thing you're picking up is what you guys have on you.
Okay. What could have caused this?
Some
So
of
is
the, I
this-
mean, you can still smell some of the sizzle on some of the gnolls as their body is still.
Does it look like what we saw the dragon do to the jackrabbit
actually
or the
no.
wormling?
No,
The
it does
dragon was
not.
poison.
I know, but
Yeah, that one looked like it poisoned it and it fell out and passed out. This looks like something just. I mean, it's just
freaking
all
roll
melted
carver.
and just.
It carved out and melted whatever was there.
could have been lightning from that storm. That was a weird. You said there was weird colors and magic in the storm.
I don't. This is
You
massive.
said you heard something that wasn't natural, but mechanical of sorts. Whatever.
This is
Can I recall anything in my books at all?
Nope.
Does the water
Actually-
appear to?
Why don't you give me a history? And ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. Our cameras are messed up because Marcus's
System.
Okay.
system shut
so
down
that
again
is
on him. So
19.
Brandon Caragoo will be a bit of an issue until he comes back. But
It's
roll
a dirty 20.
dirty 20. Yeah, the only thing you can pick up is the trees, the ground, the bodies. Not knowing what may have caused this, but you're pretty certain that it looks like a massive amount of acid.
I think we need to get away from this place. I don't think this is where we want to be. This looks like it's caused by acid. The way it's etched out and just all of it. The
Yeah.
bodies, we should keep a wide berth.
Yeah, I was trying to think. The limbs in the water, they're not sizzling away. They're just limbs
Well,
in
the
the
one she was
water.
doing there is just floating.
Okay, so does this look like this could be spring water or like rainwater? If this is in the bottom of the trench.
Even with your passive insight, I'm gonna say you're certain that whatever made this may have happened during the storm, and all you know, the rainwater is just kind of collected at the bottom.
Gotcha. It's
This is.
nothing.
I'm at a loss.
Just move on, move past it.
Home?
Should we check to see if they had anything of value before we move on, or
Knolls
I don't-
typically don't.
There's not enough of the dolls left to check. They were all destroyed by acid during the storm somehow.
It looks like.
From what we
Oh.
can see in the clearing.
Yeah. So
I
mean-
What about
and I'll
Kirgo,
start
can you
etching
fly
it.
up and see if you see anything from here?
All right. So you fly up. Give me a perception.
yeah, I'm just flying off the ground, but I'm not high.
I start etching it in my book, and I call it the scar.
17.
Huh?
17.
Yeah. He flies up and he's kind of looks around. There's devastation everywhere, and then he looks down at you guys to tell you about it, and that's when he notices y'all are standing in a depression. A
So we
rather
went down.
large.
No. It's a
Depression.
footprint or something.
You all are in a
Giant depression of
Giant,
sorts.
what looks like 3 or 4 toed depression of some sort of footprint.
Oh.
Hmm.
Also, from your angle, you can notice that not only were the village buildings crushed, but it looks like something went through and swept them to the side, as if if there was anything.
They're a
of any
tripod.
value. Huh?
They're a tripod.
A tail? A tail? Is that where you're going with that?
Something.
Or like was
Don't
it
do that.
shuffling its feet?
Just got kicked, maybe, we'll say. Oh, jeez Louise, sir.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Tail.
Tail.
how far does it go? Like which direction?
Does he see, like, does it look like, do you see a pathway, or would he see a pathway or additional steps?
Nope. I mean, you see right. I mean, the print is right here in the middle, right where the
Mm-hmm.
water collects.
Yeah. And then it swipes or something swiped whatever there was and buildings away from it. So if this is a giant footprint,
The footprint's 100 feet wide.
No,
Do you notice any other
the
footprints?
the
Like-
track or the cut in the ground is about 30 feet wide. The
Oh,
print itself is probably about 10 to 15 feet wide.
okay.
okay.
So maybe
Give
that
or take.
track was something spit or tail dragging, or it peed.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, we've already
Maybe
had
it-
mechanical monkeys throwing poo.
Maybe it had a giant weapon.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Can you see? Which way are the toes headed? Are the toes facing north or south?
The toes are. Let's see. You guys are on the
South side or southwest side.
yeah southwest
We're
side
going
of it, so it
northeast.
looks like it's heading more east.
So it was heading across the mountain, not down or up the mountain.
From the
I
angle
confirm
that it's
it,
at
not
right
even-
now, from where the footprint is facing, it looks like it came somewhat from the northwest and headed more of a southeast.
Okay.
It's if you're coming from
Yeah,
the-
we're
It's going to
crossing.
polar. It's going to. We're
you're coming
crossing.
from the
it.
Yeah.
southwest, you're facing the trench. It's flying off
Okay.
to the right,
Yeah, we're
Okay.
crossing it basically.
and it is a 3-clawed with what looks like maybe a dew claw mark on the ground. And the reason you're able to see it is because they're standing where it's somewhat depressed, and you can see where it hit. It's just not enough that you're going to see it from the ground, but you can see where 3 claws dug into the ground on the front of it.
Okay.
Have
And you see one on the other side of the ditch, and then,
mhm.
you can see a total of 4 marks on the ground. 4 possible claws or footprints.
4
or whatever
steps
you wanna call
before
it.
it's too far.
All right.
I am almost curious then if I don't know if I would know what that is, or if that's what it could be. Could I do a well? It's difficult. I would like to get an aerial view to just look down. Heath, would you like to get a aerial to sketch or look down and see what it looks
Sure.
like?
Sure.
So, under the arms and take you up so you can get a view of the footprint.
Okay.
And would I know any creature that could be this size and cause this much destruction from lore or history or anything like that?
You can. Yeah, you can give me a roll.
Okay. And what would you like? Like a nature check to
We'll go
trying
with-
to think of a.
whichever one you want to choose, nature or nature or history.
Okay. Right. And roll.
Well, would it be-
That's- What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say there's 2 sets of prints, so it's 2 creatures, right?
I was thinking if this could be a massive creature from lore or history, or a titan of sort is kind of what I'm leaning towards. If I would know anything about such a creature, that's a 13 plus nature, which is 5, so an 18 is what my total is.
18. Hold on.
Just trying to think of if I read from any of the books, being with Heath, or if there were any lore from back in the tribe of massive monstrosities, creatures, beings of such a size that could cause such destruction just
Okay,
by
so
making their way through an area.
You've checked out a few things, and with a decent roll
18.
like that, the largest creature I guess you've probably ever ran into that would make it would be nowhere near this size. You've heard that sometimes sea creatures can get that big, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you've nothing nowhere near this size.
Okay. Yeah. Just nothing in myths or legends even that I can think of.
There's,
So.
I mean, your history only goes back so far.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking myths or legends, even of just fairy tale hearsay. And nature check of
I mean,
creatures
with the
and
nature
beings.
check and with you're flying up, so you can actually see these marks.
Yeah, that's why
these,
I went up to
these
get
do look
the
kind of
footprints.
familiar. You've seen footprints, feet, I guess, or claws, shaped like this not too long ago. Granted, the ones you've dealt with were small,
Mm-hmm.
but if this was the same creatures you dealt with in the glaive, this thing is massive.
Gotcha.
But you're from what you deduced, this might be an extremely large dragon of some kind.
Okay. Yeah. So
I don't want to play this game no more.
I'll be telling you what I'm thinking, and
I mean, just from looking at it and what we saw in the woods, the glade, it could.
a dragon of sorts. But if it, this size,
You've
why
never
isn't
heard
it
of
flying?
Massive.
But with the storm and the aurora and everything we saw, maybe it got mutated.
Maybe.
Or maybe it was mutated by whatever's
Mutated?
going on. Why would it be
Mechanical,
walking instead of flying?
Mechanical, like the monkeys.
I don't know.
Down on the ground, I'll be
Felicity.
saying to whoever's there, going,
Felicity.
shouldn't we just still keep going? I mean, no matter.
Yeah, this
Give
was
me an investigation, please.
Yeah, this was me
What?
flying up so he
You're
could
on the
see.
ground talking, kind of looking around, a little nervous. Give me an investigation.
Okay. Okay, 19 plus 3, I think. No, 1. It's a dirty 20.
Okay. So
It's not dirty
you
at all.
find you out of the corner of your eye, I mean, you're kind of looking around. You're scared. You're nervous. You have no idea what's going on here. You catch a glint of something as the sun hits it, half buried in the dirt on the edge of the water.
I'll get a little closer.
Yeah, it's dark. Whatever it is, it's dark in color, almost to the point where it feels it. You get the feeling it's drawing the light to it. Like it's anytime you see the glimmer, but as you get closer and you see the actual color of whatever it is, it's void completely of any light.
And you already cast Detect Magic in this area, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so I'm going to get a little closer and with my spear try and see like if I can pop it out.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Or an athletics, whichever one you prefer.
Well, that's a natural 20. With athletics is a +4.
Okay,
So
24. So you're able to get like right there at the edge of it, and there's a stone or something nearby, and you lever it, and you push down with all your weight, and finally it pops loose. It stands straight up, and as it stands straight up in the dirt, this thing is bigger than the shield you carry.
I don't care. I don't have a shield on, but I
Well,
would
you-
carry it if I
okay,
had a shield.
I'm gonna rephrase that then. Your father had one that he had made a while back, and he kept it on the wall. This thing is
Right.
bigger than that.
What is it? Do I recognize its shape at all?
I mean-
or...
If you weren't, scared shitless right now, you'd swear that's a scale.
I go in, dink, dink, dink. Touch it.
Yeah, it's about half your height. I mean, well, I'll say half of your height. You're about 5 something.
I'm 4'2".
4'2". So, no, it's about 3 foot tall, and about 2.5 feet wide.
What you got there, Felicity?
Does it look like the same kind of color of the wormlings, or no?
No, not at all.
It's
Wormlings.
This
like.
is
green.
dark.
Is it? Does it feel like metal when I touch it?
Mhm.
I mean, I come from a blacksmith family.
It doesn't feel like metal. It feels organic.
I think this is a scale. Can
Oh. Go
I try and push it all the way over? I want to see if I can find any like, you know how sometimes when scales come off, there's like a little bit of like attached to it still? Like if it gets forced off, I want to see if I can find an organic material connected to it.
Okay, investigate.
I'll assist by holding it for her. And
Oh, okay, so you're not holding it.
yeah, I'll
Oh,
hold it.
shit.
All right, so you're holding it. And as you're looking at this thing in front of you and you're holding it up so she can look at the back of it, it is so dark and black that if you look at it, you swear the whole world has just sucked all the light into it. But it doesn't do anything to you. And at the very bottom, even Bryn, you notice there's like some kind of substance that's stuck to the bottom of the scale, and you do see maybe some organic material on the back of it that may have been stuck to it.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, you can see, maybe some, like I said, a little bit of skin or whatever maybe it was attached to.
Yeah, that's a scale. That's definitely a scale. We should put that back down. I don't think we need that. Do we need that? Does it look like I can use it? Does it look like I could fasten something onto it and use it as a shield?
Brand,
I don't know, but we could probably make some good money off of this. Yeah.
the bottom of it, you're pretty certain those are probably half melted gold coins stuck to the scale.
Ooh.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Ah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. We'll
Thank
be back
you.
next week to see what happens with our party. Do they
I
become
don't know
whatever
that I'll
this
be back home
creature is meal? Will they find out what's going on? Who knows what the future will bring for these people? What kind of adventure or story will Felicity have to write? If Felicity survives this story, that is.
Might just find my journal.
Join us. We're not having a Torganized Play this week. So I believe we'll be back on the 7th for Torganized Play. We will be back for Rime of the Frost Maiden on Friday. And we'll be back here again next Sunday to continue this story. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So remember the golden rule. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. Be honest with you. Treat those around you better than you'd like to be treated yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll make it through this, but we have to make it through this together. So with that, y'all have a good week.
Good night.
Take
Night.
care.
Bye.